Jerk! Let's go! Cam's a shit kicker, 2 bombs in the lead. Soul Dragon Cougar's no time for fatigue. And he's a shit talker, stirring up the show. Never played a shift, but he's ready to go.
The Cam and Strick Podcast is brought to you by Stifel, one of America's fastest growing wealth management and investment banking firms. Rooted in St. Louis, where success meets success. Welcome to the Cam and Strick Podcast, episode number 3, AV, presented by Stifel, baby.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Yoink. Let's go. Let's go. What's up?
What's up, buddy?
Well, I will say I got to apologize right off the bat to the women folk of that watch this here podcast. I got chirped on YouTube about having my chew spit bottle in the camera angle, and I have to apologize. Is it gross? You're dang right that's gross. You're dang right. I'm sorry about that. I love you. Women are beautiful. Our women listeners, lovely women, beautiful women, and I just want to apologize for being a hillbilly. My bad on that. You notice it's down here, and I'm not going to show you until Andy's talking, and then I'm going to spit. Sorry about that.
Let me turn I'm getting my controls set up here to make sure I've got the proper volume and everything. I'm set up here, baby. I'm in Nashville. And they just had one of the worst ice storms ever.
We know, Andy. We talked about it.
No, I got more stuff to tell you because I was talking to people in the community last night. I was getting around town.
9 days.
There are still people without power. In fact, I hear that Steven Stamkos is still in the hotel, living in the hotel.
Yeah. 8 days, 9 days. People are bitching about it still on Twitter because it got iced up bad. Listen, ice fucking, man, when it gets stuck on your trees, it hits power lines, trying to go up down the hills. The terrain in Nashville is so hardcore, kind of like in Missouri, to where, like, shit, we have to deal with hills. If there's ice, I don't care what kind of truck you have.
Okay.
Yeah, donezo.
Okay, buddy. Listen.
Hey, buddy there, eh? Hey there, buddy. Yoink. God dang, boy.
It's the dad's trip.
I know.
I love it.
Seeing that.
Andy,
I love it so much. Are
And
they
you
being
know
cool?
what?
They having a good time?
Oh, they're having a great time.
Good.
Great place to have the dad's trip. Nashville, then Dallas.
And the hotel in Dallas is beautiful too.
Oh my God,
that
great
whole
location.
area, damn good.
Great location.
Hell
but
yeah.
I don't see any dads up against the glass cam doing this. Let's go.
Are they playing AAA?
No.
Are they playing AAA?
It's the National League.
Are they playing AAA hockey? No,
It's the
they're not doing that. My dad didn't do that either. He didn't even come watch games after a while because he wanted to watch on TV. Well, you trying to chirp my dad again? Is that shade to my? Is that shade
What
that
is
my
that?
dad goes like that? No, I know what you're doing.
Does he
because
do
that's
that? Does your dad do that?
He did when I played
I didn't know that.
AAA hockey. Yeah, he did.
I'm just talking about when I see youth hockey games. I see all the dads. They're all up in the glass and they're.
Are they by themselves doing it?
Let's go.
Yeah, well, get your kid going. Because most kids aren't going. There's only a select few of kids that really have that crazy every night they bring the heat. Most kids are on and off and on and off and on and off. So it drives you as a dad crazy. You're going to go through it too. Ty's going to go up and down with stuff, and you're going to have to give him one of these. So
He
don't
won't
make
look at me.
You're
He won't-
projecting
he won't
into
look-
other.
He won't look at me. He won't.
You
look
want
at
him
me
to
during
look
this.
good, then don't. Then don't. That means you're giving him too many signals, and he needs to ignore you to be able to concentrate.
No, I just don't.
All right. Well,
It's dude. He's.
I would love to look at my dad. I'm like, oh yeah, pump me up.
Although he did told my wife too that he does at the beginning of games. He likes to see where we are, make eye contact, but he's not.
Just give him a wink.
And kids are constantly looking at their parents the entire game, Cam.
I know what you mean.
During the play, they'll make a
I know.
pass, and then they're looking at their dad, and like, no,
I know.
we don't do that.
No. You're 100% right on that. This isn't during this. This is more like I did something good. Look over. He gives you that hell yeah. It just reinsure. If I'm not playing well, I already know.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm doing okay, and he gets in, I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm grooving. That little things
And
like that.
sometimes,
you
like
know.
before he lines up at the face-off, he may give me the old.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
during the play. Like, what do I do, Dad?
No. I'm
no.
talking during the play.
Work,
and stuff.
yeah, task in hand, dude. Do your thing. So there's a balance to everything, Andy. No big
Yeah.
deal.
You gotta have balance. And I love talking to the dads because they have such great perspective.
How about
And I'm
Tyler
sure-
Tucker's dad? Poor
Yeah,
guy.
I know.
Stuck in
He had a long travel, but they all had really good
24 hours.
perspective, Cam.
Yeah.
And I'm sure some of them were absolute crazies. You know what I mean? When
Sure.
their kids were playing.
Now
I don't
they're
want
chilled.
to. I don't want to name the NHL players, but like few of them were telling me stories about some guys who are in the league right now whose dads were just complete maniacs.
Oh, there's a ton.
I
There's-
know.
Even if it's 3%
Yeah.
of the dads that are psychos, that's a good amount. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it is. You know,
So-
and so just
I did-
just remember that.
I want to give you a warning here, Cam, on this episode that I've developed a Canadian accent. So if I start saying things like buddy and stuff like
Hey
that.
there, buddy. Andy's hanging out with Jamie Rivers too much. Hey, buddy there. Hey there.
Oh man. I love Nashville though. Nobody's here right now though. This ice storm. People are living off of generators, like I said, but Music City Road, Broadway, never seen it this
it's
dead.
pretty
ever.
dead, eh? Yeah. How's the ice like? Is it still cold as shit down there? Because it's 45 degrees here in St. Louis.
It feels great today. It feels, I mean, it's like a beautiful, like cold. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
doesn't hurt. It's not uncomfortable. It's really nice. Last night, I thought it was super cold, man. Just walking around. I was very, very cold last night, but we're all good today. Big news out of Nashville. Barry Trotz stepping
Yeah, I saw that. What's that all about?
out. Personally, from what I understand, this was a ownership decision. I think, hey, you know, whenever you see a guy step down, especially this time of year, Cam, it's very strange. The trade deadline's right around the corner.
I know.
So the timing is a little bit odd, but from what I understand, this was ownership basically saying, hey, this is what we're going to do. And I really believe that you almost need to clean house here in Nashville. I don't want anybody that we know or who we've had on to lose their job. Guys like Scotty Nickel and some of those guys, I think they
Yeah.
bring some legitimate, real value to the organization. So those guys should certainly still have a job. But, you know, I think like David Poyle has been involved in this organization for so long, right? They turned things over to Barry Trotz. He's an iconic name and figure in this market. And I don't know what the plan was when he came on board, Cam. I mean, just doing my own investigating, looking at the roster the last couple of years, what they were trying to accomplish. And I love Barry, man. He came on with us. I remember he
Yeah.
dropped the bomb when he came on with us when I just randomly asked him, would you ever want to be a GM? And he was like, yeah, I think I would like to do it.
Yeah,
I think I could
I
do it.
remember that.
Remember?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, a few weeks later, he gets named as the general manager. I had heard that his name was kind of in the running here. But David Poyle, great guy, but his son is also involved in the organization. I just think at some point you got to move on. From what I understand, they hired CAA to conduct this general manager search, which I don't even know if that's allowed. I know CAA has different divisions. It's not like Pat Brisson is doing it, or
Define CAA.
it's an agency. So it's not like JP Barry or Pat Brisson, like they work for CAA. But they have like different divisions within this big monster company. They represent a ton of football players, football general managers, football coaches, NBA, like all of that. So it's not like it's written in the CBA that they can't do it, but there are guidelines under the Players Association. I didn't know if that was allowed. Apparently it must be, but they're utilizing CAA, from what I understand, to help conduct this search to find the next general manager. So we'll see what happens. But when you look at all the dead money they've had here, Cam, the last couple of years, remember they retained a bunch of salary when they moved on from Johansson, for example,
Yes.
to Kyle Turris. All these guys are getting
Yes.
bought out.
Yep.
Um,
Was Duchesne in that at all?
Duchesne was a
Yeah,
buyout.
okay.
Like they just like all of a sudden you got like $12 million. I think they still have $9 million this year, something like that, in dead money.
Jeez.
But then they're going out and they're signing guys like Stamkos and
Yep.
bringing in Ryan O'Reilly and
Marchessault.
and Brady Shea and Marchessault and all these guys. Like, I just don't know what the path or what the plan is. And with some of these guys who've come over from organizations like Tampa Bay and Vegas, where they don't, at least on the outside looking in, I mean, you and I really wouldn't know, I guess, but you talk to different people around the league, like those organizations don't appear to spare any expense, right? They treat their players incredibly well. And I hear here it's a little different in Nashville,
Like-
which I was a little
Wait, wait,
surprised
wait,
to
wait.
hear.
I'm surprised by that too.
Yeah.
Like what? Like give me like you got to give. Is it day-to-day things? Is it
Yeah.
travel? Is it that kind of stuff?
Just cheap, yeah. I mean, even like being able to get on the ice during the summer and stuff like that. It's hard for these guys to be able to do certain things in terms of training. You know what I mean? Like,
Interesting.
Yep.
That's a problem.
That's a problem. Like St.
You
Louis
want to
is
be as
not,
comfortable as you can. You want those guys to be in your city training. You want to be able to keep an eye on them.
St. Louis is not an issue. If these guys
Hell
want to
no.
skate 7 days a week, there's ice available for them to skate at
Anywhere
the
you
practice
want.
facility. They'll get them on the ice.
Anywhere you at. Yep. You got multiple choices at that beautiful practice facility.
So, you know, I don't want to speak out of turn or slam the Nashville Predators organization, but I was a little surprised to hear that. I don't think the players love it as much as they should. And Kim, you and I know this just from, you know, just the optics of Nashville as an NHL market. This should be a top 3 destination for NHL players around the league to want to play here. Just the logistics of living here. Isn't this a tax-free state too? Tennessee?
Where's their practice facility at?
It's not that great from what I understand. Remember we played there in the charity game with Chaser's deal?
Oh, that's right.
I think that was their practice facility, which I hear is not a great setup either.
We were in every locker room there.
I know. So I'm learning a lot of this morning, and it's a little bit of a surprise. But anyway, so that's where things are at with Nashville. So I wish them the best of luck in terms of finding the next general manager. But I don't think it's as great of a setup for the players as I think a lot of us would assume, just based on Nashville, Tennessee, baby.
I would say the way of life is nice there as far as living, but if your practice facility isn't up to date, you're having trouble staying in town. You want everybody in town. Mm-hmm. Like I remember being with the Devils, which is always tough to keep kids in town throughout the summer. Even the guys that live there that would always want to go back home, but Lou would make you do it at times. So you want guys that want to come early, get their groove on, see everybody, get acclimated back to the city. I don't know, man. That's interesting.
So
you're still in Nashville, let's be honest here.
Hey, so you see a lot of retired players, the Ryan Getzlaffs, the Ryan Smiths. These guys like move here. David Backett. It's a great
Jim McKenzie.
place to live. Great place to live.
Yeah, a lot of guys. I mean, Hawley was doing it for a while. Chaser was there for a while.
But apparently it's not the best place to play, Cam.
Well, figure that out. Figure that out then.
It's not a bad place either. I want to make that clear.
Yeah.
It's not a bad place to live. But the amenities and the way that ownership maybe takes care of the players is not as great, maybe as it certainly is the way
I would say when we were the first ones to skate on the ice at Cinti, and Andy and I were the first ones ever. But right before that was the Mills, and that place was dumpy, and the Blues had to figure something out, and they did. Mm-hmm. And now it's fantastic. It's probably one of the best in the league. But yeah, you go through different phases, and I think Nashville's they got to figure that out. Like that should be a guarantee. You know what I mean? And I think they do pretty good as far as drawing people. They're probably making money.
Sure.
Yeah,
they're going to miss the playoffs.
Yeah, they are. What are they? 5-2. They're 5-3-2.
Ken, it's so hard to gain ground. Look at how
shit it is.
Like I thought like Winnipeg had a nice little stretch, and they hardly even gained any ground.
Didn't move.
Columbus, man. I mean, they're still going to have a hard. They're winning every game under our boy Rick Bowness.
Yep, Big Ricky.
They're going to have a hard time.
Yeah, I know.
Florida's not going to make the playoffs.
No, they're not. But okay with them. Like, geez, how can you? You're banged up. How can you possibly not be so freak? How can Marchand, not even him, like the guys have been there for 3 years that grinded it for 3 years straight, playing till freaking July, and then winning twice, which amplifies everything. You're partying every single night. Mm-hmm. For months, your regiment's all screwed up. Your team's all screwed up, and now you go get flown right in. Now you got 7 games, preseason games, then you right into the mix, and everything's condensed. How the fuck are they even competitive?
I will say this, though, and talking to some Panthers have one of the coolest dressing rooms in the league. Yes. They're right there with Washington, maybe even better.
No, I know.
Who knows?
You could just tell, dude.
Oh my God,
they're
all cool as shit.
Yep.
Even that AJ Greer.
He's cool. Was he cool to you?
Unbelievably cool.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes, baby.
He was so cool.
Get his ass on then. Let's go.
He was great, man.
He got chirped a little bit after in the celebrations where he's like, fuck it. He's just wasting. Cares. Gives a shit.
He's a winner, man. And
he's a winner.
He's
a big boy.
He does a lot for the rest of that group too. He had a good scrap with Tyler Tucker.
Yeah. Pumped him pretty good. Yep.
Yeah, he did. But he's a big boy though too. But but Sasha Barkov, talking to some of the teammates, they're like, this guy is just an absolute animal. You know, he had the ACL injury, right before training camp.
Yep. Oh, I hated it. Poor Mikkola run into him.
Hated it. I talked to Mikkola for a long time too. I got to give him a shout out.
Good.
I had to tell him, Cam, not that it matters. I'm just so happy for this guy, for the career that he's had.
Yep, me too, dude.
Like, this guy will always go down as a winner. He's a really good player. And the fact that he's had this type of career,
I know.
Just really happy for.
Andy, we talked about him. Yeah, I know the Blues had to let him go and the Rangers did too, but I remember when he was here, me and you talked about him on this here podcast. We're like, I fucking like Mikkola. Like, he just shuts you down. Yeah. And he was still finding his groove then, especially with the Blues, but he shut everything down and he had a little, kind of a little edge to him where you'd elbow a guy here and there. I'm like, God damn. Like, I like him. He cross-checks you in the front of the net. He clears out things. He stops plays. He's huge. Yeah. We pumped his tires up years ago. I know. And I loved him from the time he got here, even watching him in prospect camp. Because like,
who
is this monster?
He's physical too. And then you go to Florida and all of a sudden you have Ekblad and you've got Forsling and you've got Seth Jones and like you could just slot him in perfectly, man.
But he was out there at the 2 seconds left against the Edmonton Oilers. He was one of the last guys, obviously.
So big Nico Mikkola fan, man. I'm happy for him too. But Sasha Barkov, dude, this guy's skating, Cam. And I'm going to say it right now. If Florida makes the playoffs, this guy will come back and play this year. Now, if he doesn't make the playoffs, obviously you're going to make a calculated decision with an asset like him who's so important to the organization.
They got work to do, Andy. I'm sorry.
But if they get in, and it's going to be nearly impossible, Cam. I think they're 8 points out at least right now.
59 points, 67 Buffalo.
Yeah, so
you got to bump Columbus, you got to bump Washington.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's going to be, we all know.
Ottawa's tied with you. Toronto's tied. Come on.
Dude, it's going to be hard. We all know that. So, anyway, if they get in, though, Barkov's going to play this year if they get in.
Well, yeah. So what did he have exactly?
ACL.
Okay. Jesus.
But he's like way ahead of schedule. This guy's not even human.
So is Obie.
Obie, he's not human either.
So is Obie. Obie's hanging with fucking LeBron. I love that, by the way. Listen, okay. I chirp LeBron.
Are they hanging together, or LeBron just
I like what LeBron's doing. I like that, man. Him and Obie, like I kind of like that. Like, LeBron, is he nerdy? You're damn right. Is he as cool as Jordan? No. Does he look at the Malcolm X book, upside down and act like he's giving you quotes of what's going on? Yes. Is he, he's just goofy, yells like. But him and Obie hanging out together, and little Obie Jr., they're all taking pictures. He's on court side hanging out with, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just giving a shout out, baby. No big deal.
We got to have balanced coverage. No shit. Here, balanced coverage.
I like how LeBron's looking at Obie like you're the man. I remember LeBron tweeted out about Obie, getting 900. MJ didn't do that. I don't know.
MJ didn't have Twitter.
He does and doesn't.
Oh, he does now. You're saying he didn't say that.
Well, I just appreciate that. I don't know.
Maybe MJ could have. He's got more familiarity with Obie than LeBron does. I mean, MJ was an owner in the Washington market. He played in Washington.
I know. Tweet some about Obie. Pump up Obie. Obie's about as cool as you can get.
During the 2002 NHL Olympic break, I went to Washington, D.C. Washington? And I wanted to go see Michael Jordan play. And he was playing for the Wizards. I never saw him play for the Bulls. I watched every game on television, so I feel like I did, but never saw him play live for the Chicago Bulls. And we don't have an NBA team here in St. Louis growing up, so there was really no chance to see him unless you're going to go to Chicago or something like that and go watch him play. But I go to Washington, D.C. to watch him play. And I'll never forget post game, and the game went down to the wire. He hit a last second game winning shot too, and the game was still boring as shit. Cam, they got people on the microphone screaming during the play. I'm like, what is going on here?
There's music going on.
The play is going on. There's music, and some dude will get on the microphone and be like, "Get on your feet! What's up? What's up? What's up?" I'm like, damn.
Andy, real quick though, I will say, if you go to a hockey game, and you're used to going to basketball games, and you watch hockey. It's dead silent for 3 minutes at a time. Literally, dead silent where you could hear a pin drop until something happens or there's a hit or it gets real. And I never really noticed that until other people pointed it out. I'm yeah, you're right. It's fucking silent. Where you see these basketball games, they always have something going on. I'm like, okay.
You know where it was really quiet was when I was in Edmonton like a week ago. Like that game. Like the fans are just locked in Edmonton. Like they know what's going on.
How can you not be?
They're like nobody's, you're not even talking to the guy next to you.
No, because they're locked in watching every
and I
second.
think that's how it is in St. Louis too. I think hockey does that to you. I think no matter if you're 2 years old or 92 years old, you're like, damn, this sport, it's like crazy. The sounds that it makes, the game and how fast it is and how physical it is. I think you're just like, it's like, this
Andy,
is crazy.
I'm watching, including watching you, when I know exactly where you sit. When I'm up there, I watch every move you make. It's so funny. But I do watch the crowd, and they are locked in. They're not like, hey, what are you doing? No, they're like this. What's going on? Even if it's a boring game, everybody's locked in. Even if there's a little play where somebody bats the puck down real quick where it's hard to see anyway, people are like, oh, I acknowledge that. Like, it's really interesting to be able to see every home game and really just kind of watch it from above. You see how the crowd reacts. And I do got to give a little shout out. You're absolutely right with the Blues fans, man. They are fucking locked in. It's packed every night. Yeah. They're not in a playoff spot. It's still fucking... It's fun to go to games. Like, they do a good job. Like, I like seeing that from the Blues fans, man. They're there every single night. Even when it was shitty
baseball.
out. What's that?
It's not like baseball where you're not even watching the game.
Well, the Cardinals are still, above and beyond.
Yeah, but you're hanging out. Whenever I go to a baseball game, I'm talking the whole. It doesn't lock you in.
I can't get.
What did I miss?
I can't get locked in.
A single.
Dude, even when I was a kid, I was just like, everything's beautiful. Busch Stadium's beautiful. You see the arch, like, it's awesome. There's wind, a breeze coming in, like, it's nice. Like, but am I really locked into the game? Like, no.
No, but there's something to be said when you're a kid, when you go to a baseball game, when you walk in that very split second, you actually see the field.
Yeah,
you're
it's
like,
beautiful.
Oh my God.
Gigantic. It's
Majestic.
Overwhelming. It's overwhelming. You're like, whoa, this is, and don't get me wrong, dude. If you can be reincarnated to any athlete, fucking be badass to be a quarterback, the man, but to be a big bomber in MLB when you have a packed house every night, like McGuire back in the 90s, and you're the big dog, you're jacked out of your mind, your muscles are spewing out of your uniform, and you're hitting bombs, and you're trotting 2 miles an hour, waving your hand in the air at Busch Stadium with 50,000 people going crazy. It's pretty cool. I don't know.
Yeah, I had a couple interceptions when I was in high school too, where I just
people still talk about you, Andy.
Felt the crowd noise. Cam,
they talk about you
the other night.
Huh?
I had a moment the other night, dude. So we're at my wife.
Were people chanting your name?
No, we're at dinner, and I see a friend of mine who I hadn't seen in a while, and he's with a girl, and then two other it must have been her parents or something. I didn't know, like two kind of older couple, but didn't look old.
Yeah.
They were all be very beautiful people. And
see, I feel like you. Go ahead.
So I go over there. I say, "Hey, hello, how you guys doing?" Blah blah blah. And I said, "Hey, is this your sister?" It's like, no, it's my girlfriend. I'm like, oh my God,
you're bad at things like that. Dude.
I know.
You don't know what you're doing.
Did you just ask him if that was his? And he was like dying laughing.
Yeah, but sister and girlfriend are the same age. So it's not like, is this your mom? No, because you did this the other day.
She looked really young, and the name of the girl was also his sister's name.
Yeah, but that's not like a diss. If you would have said, is this your mom? Like you probably would have done because you've done this before, which is so goddamn rude. So horrible.
To Kate?
Yeah, you did to Kate, our friend. You thought it was Kate's mom, which there's a big age gap there, which is god awful. And she's a cougar. And she was on Channel 5 too, by the way.
Why?
Still is. What do you mean?
What do you mean she's on Channel 5?
She was at TV.
She's an anchor?
Yeah.
Your neighbor?
To tell you that. Yes.
You've never said that.
Well, figure it out, dick.
What's her name on TV?
I don't know if Wendy.
What does she do? Is she a news anchor?
Now she does Saturdays and Sundays where she interviews entrepreneurs on Channel 5, but she worked there for years.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know that.
Wow.
So what do you think the age difference is between her and Kate's mom?
I don't know.
Not much.
Yeah, it is.
Would you say she's old enough to be Kate's mom?
No.
No? They look exact.
They look alike. I'll give you that. They look alike.
They look exactly
But you
alike.
don't. You just. I don't know if you know what you're doing at times. Like you just.
So
like,
anyway, I go up to this guy.
Jesus.
I'm like, is that your sister? And he's like, no. He actually said, we're
it's just-
talking. That's what he said. Like,
We had a guest on where you asked it was his mom and his wife next to each other, and you thought his wife was his aunt. And like you just said, like it's just such a horrible.
Where was that?
It's just a horrible thing to do. And you don't even know. Andy's like, that's funny. I'm like, well, it is in a way, but in the other way, it's kind of being
Something else happened. I can't even say it on here. It was that bad.
You need to calm down.
No, because I don't want to
and
get
think.
canceled.
You need to think.
It was bad.
You need to think before you talk.
I know.
You know, you're always worried about what I'm saying. You need to worry about what you're saying, motherfucker.
Is that your sister?
Is that your sister? Who is that? Is that your grandmother? No, it's my wife. You ass white.
My God.
Jesus.
Hey, so I
You
feel
got
like
two daughters.
these goalie fights are going to become a thing. I think other goalies around the league are watching
Oh, they're
how
hilarious.
much attention they're going to get.
Vasilevsky's throwing lefts, by the way.
Best part about goalie fights, I feel like back in the day, wasn't the rule like if you came across the red line or whatever, you got kicked out of the game? Now they don't even get tossed. Like you can fight and like stay in the game. Why don't they fight more often? Because Tarasov, let me tell you this, the guy in Florida, because Bobrovsky just fought, and you got Joel Hofer when they played St. Louis, who's literally fighting with Matthew Tkachuk behind the goal.
Yep.
I can't believe Tarasov didn't come down. Like
Come on down.
your
Let's go.
teammate just did that. How could you not do it? But anyway, his goalie partner just did it. But, you know, seeing Vasilevsky and Jeremy Swayman fight, somebody asked me this morning if I thought that maybe it was staged because Jordan Binnington and Marc-Andre Fleury had conversations before they tried to fight during the game, and the linesman broke it up, and the referees, they were like, no, nobody can fight. So they wouldn't let them fight. But maybe it was. If that's the case, then so be it, man. I love the fact that Vasilevsky came down and fought Swayman.
Andy, if anybody thinks that's staged, you're out of your fucking mind.
I said I didn't think it was either. I
What
mean,
do you
I
mean
don't know how that was
staged?
staged.
Like, define that. Like, those two called each other before the game and said, hey, this is what we're going to do. There's going to be a scrum. Let's come down. You're out of your fucking mind if you think that's true.
It's funny you say that because
Who the hell said that?
I bring this up, but when it was said to me this morning, I was like vehemently saying what you're saying. I'm like, there's no way it's staged.
No one's staging fights, dude. The only staged fights are if you're in warm-ups and you look at each other, you want to do it? You want to do it? Or
well, maybe. No, that's what he was saying, though. Because I think goalies
the goalies aren't doing that, dude. They're not doing that.
Well, he was saying Marc-Andre Fleury and Binnington kind of had a conversation like that a while ago. I don't remember that, though.
They're not doing that, dude. That's the last thing on their fucking mind is go fight each other.
The goalies
Those guys don't even want to fight anyway. They're probably so scared. They have no idea what they're doing. They're like, oh, I'm forced into this. Sometimes you get forced into it. And I bet you Vasilevsky's like, what do I do? You know, and it looked good.
Lefts, dude. He was throwing lefts.
Yeah, but he didn't know what he's doing.
Swayman had no idea what he was doing.
They had no idea. They're scared out of their minds. They're going to get knocked out and get hurt. They're not thinking of that before the game, dude.
Can I say Swayman he's like my dark horse to become the storyline coming out of the Olympics for Team USA.
I don't know about this.
I hope he gets a game, dude. I feel like he could take the ball and run
Andy,
with it
what is
if
gonna
given
happen?
the opportunity.
What is going to happen with these Olympics?
I don't know, dude.
Andy, I don't know. People are asking me, what do you think?
Somebody asked me this morning. He wants to he's in Vegas.
I'm like,
dude,
don't
I
even
know,
give
man.
advice to somebody gambling. Good God. It's the last thing we need to do to give people, hey, put money on that. No, don't. I have no fucking idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
USA could lay an egg like you can't believe. It could just be like World Juniors. It could be replicated that. Don't know. I don't know. You just don't know. Sweden could be unbelievable. Germany could win. Shit. We're pumping up Nicky Saraceno, who's a St. Louis kid playing for Team Italy. We're like, oh, they're playing Germany first. And people are like, oh, Germany. You look at Germany's roster, you're like, they're loaded. They got Draisaitl. They got fucking Stutzel. They got guys.
Who else do they have, Cam?
Grubauer. They got Cider. They're fucking pretty loaded.
They got some
Are
pieces.
you kidding? Against Italy? Italy might not get a shot.
No, they should. Yeah, especially if they get on the power play.
You just don't know. So Germany could go out and win games. They could beat a team.
Well, if you have an NHL goaltender,
Yeah, and
they're capable of stealing the game for
get
sure.
the best player in the world. One of them, Draisaitl, best player in the world. He could take a game over. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, he's gonna get.
You got one of the best defensemen in the world. Sider's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's good too. Yeah, man. I mean, these guys are first round picks.
I'm
too.
just
They're
telling
not
you, I'm not comfortable with U.S. Canada. U.S. Canada could be U.S. Yeah, they're loaded.
I do remember
Anything can
watching Stützle play in the World Juniors, and he was like the best player in the tournament.
He was dominant.
Unbelievable.
This is a tournament,
I'm
Andy.
kind of like,
It's a tournament, dude.
I'm kind of rooting for Team Germany. That's my team. I've just decided right now. I want Team USA to
Maddie,
win.
You hear that? You hear that, Maddie?
And Team Swiss.
You are a weird bird, just
and
so you
Team
know.
Swiss. I like Team Germany.
I like Team Germany. Andy likes Team Germany.
What's wrong with that, dude? What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Oh, you don't like Germany?
I'm sure.
Why are you anti-Germany?
They did a couple weird things in the past 100 years.
Mm.
You know, when you want to go to war with the world twice.
Fine, but like
not just you want to go to war with the world and almost win twice in a row.
Okay, fine. I'm just saying I like Draisaitl. Did you see how what was it when he had like some
Cologne
achievement and whatever it was, and like all the players were had darts.
He's at his wedding. It was a wedding.
It was in the locker room. He walked in. I don't know if it was
had the
goal or whatever the hell, and they all had darts in their hands, dude, for Draisaitl.
I like that. I think that's cool shit. Draisaitl's like, I smoke darts here and there, baby. I'm Eastern European. I'm from sometimes we smoke darts.
50 plus every year.
And I'm the best of the best. I dominate every freaking night. Even my bad games, I'm dominant. I stick out like a sore thumb. Andy likes Germany.
I want USA to win. I like Canada.
Tweet that out. Andy, tweet that.
Let's go Germany.
You're funny, dude.
All right, so
you're funny.
People were saying like that's the greatest outdoor game in like NHL history.
The game was cool. You know, you got a goalie fight. You down by 4. Guys take the game over. Weird calls with Pasternak. When you're in a breakaway and there's a penalty or something. Just a lot of drama. You want drama. Listen, you could have the best outdoor game facility, beautiful sunset, everything's gorgeous, and the game sucks. The game sucks. You know, it's boring. It's like no hitting, nothing. This, I don't know if the atmosphere was up to par, but the game was fantastic. And John Cooper, what is he? What is he?
Did he play?
Is he Tony?
Did he play?
Did he just get off the boat?
Listen, I love Coop, and I've known. I mean,
why was he? Do you think he was louder than the players?
Yeah, and I asked a lot of different people about that, and they all agreed. Listen, I love Coop. I know he loves the attention. It's all good. He's great for hockey. The cigars on the ice. The players won the game.
Andy,
am I wrong?
No, a little too much.
Like the outfit's a little too much, dude. I feel like you're just trying to draw attention to yourself. I don't think any other coach in the league. It's all good, man.
But the players did all dress as Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which I thought was kind of funny. Baker Mayfield.
Who did?
Huh?
Who did that?
The Lightning.
Yeah, who?
Tampa Bay.
The players.
Oh, Andy.
The players. I'm about the players, man. I love coaches. I think coaches are so important.
Andy.
And listen, I had players even tell me, like, listen, like, I love Coop. He's great and everything, but it's about the players. It's never about the coaches, dude. I'm sorry.
I like coaches that don't want attention.
Correct. Like, what are the hats called? You know, like the
fedora.
Beret, like a fedora. Put a fedora on and just
leave it at that. Leave it at that.
And be chill.
Let them do their thing.
The gold chain. It's a lot going on there.
He's Tony Montana selling that yayo in the 80s, baby, where you'd have banks and banks and banks and car dealerships and banks and banks. Actually, the cocaine in the 80s really built Miami.
Okay. Well, So listen,
But
I'm not chirping. I'm really not. I'm just
so funny, dude.
can
I like the players addressing as football players, and Baker Mayfield brought him in. Like, that's cool. Patty was there. Give him a little shout out, Patty Maroon.
Patty almost fell.
Did he toe pick?
He
Oh, God.
dropped the puck. And I love how Patty did that. He played for both teams, and then he almost had a Sarah Palin moment on the carpet.
You mean a Manny Legacy?
Manny Legacy moment, yeah. JD got so mad at me when I
Manny Legacy,
tweeted that.
Sarah Palin dropped the puck. I was on the team at the time, and he blew a tire.
Well, no, they didn't remove the carpet. So
he blew a tire on the carpeting.
So they had the red carpet out for Sarah Palin, who was a presidential candidate at the time, correct?
She was what?
Like a presidential candidate?
Yes. That was in like 08. Yep.
So this is before she was dating Ron Duguay, baby.
She follows me on Twitter.
I know. He's dating her, you know.
Ron Duguay is?
Yeah,
I thought
Sarah
she's
Palin.
married with children.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're dating.
Oh, God.
They were an item at some point. But anyway, they had the red carpet out for Sarah Palin, who was a presidential candidate, to drop the puck. And then the players come on the ice.
Oh, yeah.
Goalie obviously is the first one to come on the ice. They lead the players on the ice, and they did not remove the red carpet. So he steps right on the carpet, on the ice, slips, tears his knee out, couldn't play, and got hurt.
Yep. Yep. That was 2008. You're damn right, Andy. What do you think? What do you think Tommy Wilson's gonna get? His elbow was down.
Oh my God.
He fucked up Stankhoven. Oh, I dream about those hits. Ooh, doggy. Coming around the net like, oh boy, I'm gonna get you. And he did. He's probably gonna get a game or two. I don't know.
Let me find out.
It's too impactful.
Dude, and he got it. I mean, he destroyed him.
Oh my God, dude. Those coming around the net hits, man, where you just put them downtown Chinatown. And they're like, yeah, he got him in the jaw. I'm like, his elbow was down, so he might get a game. What are you looking at right now?
No, I'm gonna see if there's something going on with that.
He might get a game, you know. Hey, is the Matt Rempe experiment gone?
I don't really hear too much about them. I think they're a complete disaster, the New York Rangers.
You know, somebody tweeted that the other day, and I kind of thought to myself,
what do you mean the experiment?
Is he keeping up with the pace? Is he going to play?
Oh.
You know, is he going to stay up?
Well, that's the problem when you get these guys who come up and fight, and they get a lot of attention. They're
a ton
loud,
of attention,
and like all the players and media rally behind this player, and the coach is like,
I can't
this
do
guy's
anything.
a liability.
He's hitting guys from behind. Is he scoring? Is he getting pucks out of the zone? Is he hitting consistently enough to where it makes an impact for your team?
Yeah.
Is a Matt Rempe experiment going to fade away here in the next month?
It's a great question.
You know what I mean? Just asking questions. No big deal.
Yeah.
Are you looking something up? Can I keep going down the line, or what do we do? Because I don't want to be here all fucking day.
Do you have anything to say about?
I don't want to be here all fucking day.
Do you have anything to say about the way the coaches dressed during? I mean, am I out of line to say that? I love it.
I don't know. You're right. Like I kind of like when coaches just chill. You know, just you don't need to be the guy. Look at me. I get what you're saying, and I love him, and he's good to us, man, and he's good for the game, and he's a very smart guy. It's not that big of a deal by any stretch of the imagination, but just let the players just do their thing. I don't know.
I'm just all about the players getting the attention.
Or if Biz is running around, like let him get it. You know, like let the entertainers entertain. Your coach.
What was PK and like Steve Levy and Messier? What were they dressed as? Pirates? Like what was going on in that broad?
Colonial. I thought
what
it was
is
colonial
happening?
times, which I saw a picture of it. I don't know.
No, I mean,
don't know.
Did you watch the game? They're dressed as like
I did hear
patriots
it.
or pilgrims or pirates or some shit. I can never tell. Like the players,
Yeah,
the
because you don't know
Boston
history.
players were dressed as patriots. They could have been pilgrims, but they were patriots.
I gotta look again.
It's fine. That's like become an NHL tradition. The players dress up for these outdoor games. All good. Did the Blues dress like Cardinal players when they went to play at Wrigley Field? I forgot.
When they went to Minnesota, they dressed as swim trunks.
Were they the first team to do that?
Don't know.
So
Don't
everybody's
know.
doing it. I mean,
Remember they dressed with no shirt on and it was like 2 degrees
yeah.
outside?
Yeah,
And
100%.
I thought that was cool.
It
Clever.
was really cool.
Who was the coach at the time? Was it
The Minnesota game, it was probably Chief.
Chief? What'd Chief do? Nothing.
He didn't give a shit.
Either he's got a scar on his head or he just is like, hey, okay, don't look at me. He's like, don't look at me.
Are there rumors going around about Chief? And his,
Yeah,
job
everybody's talking
security?
about it. I listen to all those cats up in Toronto. I love all you dudes. So entertaining. I mean, Toronto, they're talking, oh my God. But people are talking about Chief getting fired. I'm like, and then what? Bring another guy in? Who's what, softer? You have a softer guy now? It's like, you know, like the famous tale, the porridge. Is it perfect? Like, just fucking eat it. How many coaches are you going to bring in there? Like, does it have to be the perfect balance of being tough and soft and this and that? Like, you've had 2 extremes so far. Things aren't happening.
Maybe it's a roster problem.
Maybe it's a roster problem. No doubt about it, dude.
Hey, I heard from a lot of former players, man, about what we were saying about the Maple Leafs before, too. So they all agreed.
About which was what exactly?
Well, just, I mean, the pedestal that they're put on in that market, it doesn't match
They're gods.
their resume. Like they're on too big of a pedestal for what they've actually achieved as a team. Individually, a lot of these guys put up great numbers, but as a team,
and making good money.
you know, it's like be like Patrick Kane and Johnny Tage, dude, who put up incredible numbers and they win Stanley Cups.
Yeah.
Crosby and they win Stanley Cups.
Did Taves put up incredible numbers?
Who?
Did Taves put up incredible numbers?
He had some good numbers a couple years. I mean, you know, he wasn't
showed
a
up big in
100-point
playoff
guy.
games and stuff.
Oh yeah,
I don't think he put up that much.
and he'd shut you down.
Exactly right. And he's out there in the most important situations.
Oh yeah,
Like, look at his numbers, Andy.
I got you. He's played 1,100 games. He's got over 900 points.
So not even 1,000 yet.
Not to 1,000 yet, but his best seasons point total wise, I mean, he only
Not
got
much.
above 80 points. I
told
think
you.
one time.
Yeah.
He got 76 points one time. He scored a lot of goals though.
What
I
about
mean,
the playoffs?
he's at 379 in terms of
What's he got in the playoffs?
goals. 137 games played in the playoffs, and he's got 119 points.
There it is, homeboy. There it is. 137 games in the playoffs. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. He's got 119 points.
in the playoffs.
There it is. Sorry. That's the stat I wanted.
Yeah,
That's
and he's
consistent,
he won a
consistent.
Conn Smythe.
Yeah, dude. That's
He won
consistency.
a
Yep.
Selke.
Yep. That's
So
all.
no, I was confused by I didn't know what like PK and those guys were dressed as. Why
I gotta
were
look at
they-
it again. You keep asking me that, but I gotta look
you
at it.
look it up. You should have known this beforehand.
No, I saw it.
Why were they in like costumes to broadcast the game? I just don't get it.
Well, they're probably representing the Boston Tea Party or something.
No, dude, I think they were pirates, like Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, then they're fucking pirates.
Why? That's what I'm
Buccaneer.
asking.
Oh,
They're
the pirates.
broadcasting the game.
Pirates were hardcore back in the day, boy. Hardcore.
What is a pirate? What do they do? Like if they're on the ship and somebody cruises by causing shit, like what do they do?
Cruising by like it's fucking so congested. Cruising by. No, they take over other ships. They understand where certain ships that are going from point A to point B are going to be located. Then they find them and they take them over and steal all their loot. They were mean. They were hardcore.
Do
They
have
were nasty.
one hand? Do they have the hook?
Well, what's his name had Captain the big boy. What was the big boy's name that really fucking Blackbeard would have like firework, like sparklers on his thing, and he'd light them when he'd take over a fucking ship. So you see this guy like, wah, he's got fucking flames coming out. Yes, scary. And they'd have fucking cannons, and they'd take you over, and they'd pull right up, and they'd fucking take you, take all your stuff, take all your loot, sink your fucking ass, or keep you as slaves or whatever.
Do they still have those? I think
Pirates,
I think
yes,
they're-
and they're from Somalia, Andy.
Oh my god!
Do
dude.
you not know
You're
anything?
hard on
Do you
Somalia, dude.
ask your neighbors. It's all good, but there are still pirates cruising around now, off the coast of Somalia specifically, where they take over ships and cargo ships. But now cargo ships have military on there, and they'll
They have-
fuck these guys up. So they pull up on these little dinky boats like, "Nyeh," and then take over because they got guns. But now they're all fucking military. They got fucking bop, 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 bop.
Did
They'll
you
put 'em
see that
downtown
guy
Chinatown.
charge into the laundromat with a machete?
Okay. And he saw something on Twitter, and now he's got to bring it up. Like, yeah, that happens every day.
No, it does not.
With a machete going in somewhere, fucking right.
What would be the scariest situation?
In
life, if you
we
couldn't
got
get
hit
out,
by an asteroid and we all die.
if you couldn't get out of a like if you were like in like a store or
This is where you're not good.
there's
This is where you're not good with when you're on.
Exit. You can't get out of there.
This is where you're not
Scary.
good with podcast entertainment. This is where you're not good.
Machete. Well, what would you want?
Guns are bad. You think I could probably deal with a machete? Maybe I'll cut my hand off, but a gun's killing me no matter what. What do you mean? This is where you're not good with podcasting. You just don't know how to keep up with anything else. It's all good. No big deal. We talked about hockey. We did our thing. This is where you're like, did you see the guy that has that thing that did something? Jesus, fuck.
It's a fair question, buddy.
No, it's a dumb question. It's all good. Good God. It's Black History Month, and you should have brought that up earlier, and I can't believe you didn't, which makes me a little bit uncomfortable. Thank you. It's February, Groundhog Day, and Black History Month. How dare you not bring that up?
Can I just say this?
Making me uncomfortable.
Okay, but let me say this. And I think Black History
Month.
Fantastic.
God
dude.
dang it.
I love it. And I've done features in the past for NHL Network.
Oh, he's done features.
Yeah, dude. Ryan Reaves, by the way. He's at
I've
9
done features. Good.
Oh, I just heard from my SARS about Tom Wilson.
What are they saying? He might get a game or two.
No hearing, legal hit.
Oh, son bitch.
And they looked at it very closely. It's a legal hit, Cam. Takes an angle of approach that hits through the opponent's core. Doesn't hit the head. So the head contact here definitely exists, right? The head contact is caused by the height difference. Now, I've never heard them use the height difference because, like Chris Pronger, like when he took out like Dean McCammon in the Stanley Cup final, and McCammon didn't get up. I love McCammon, one of the nicest people ever.
Play with him in Albany.
He would sing Christian music behind me on the plane one time. We were talking about religion. He was the nicest person ever.
Lovely, good old Christian boy. Sometimes you got to hang out with good old Christian boys out there because they know that you need a little bit more help than usual, and they will be there for you. Dean McCammon, love you. Unbelievable skater, by the way.
Great skater. Do you know, one time I remember it was the year where everything went bad, 05, 06. And the Blues had they had the extra attacker out for the delayed penalty and he shot to his own net. Remember a guy named Jeff Finger?
Yes, I do. Yep.
We got to get him on. I was talking to somebody about it today. His name came up. What happened to him? Like he signed a big ticket with Toronto.
Jeff Finger. I remember that. Yep.
He signed a huge ticket. Then he had concussion issues. So he played in Toronto too. He only played less than 200 games. But didn't he make a bunch of money? We got to find this out. So anyway, Ryan Reaves. Hold on, the Jeff Finger contract real quick because I got to know this. So he signed a 4-year, $14 million contract with the Maple Leafs, July 1st, 2008, and considered one of the worst free agent signings in team history.
Yeah.
He was waived, sent to the American League in 2010 after playing 105 games, never played another NHL game after the 2009-2010 season.
What did he sign for?
Finished the deal playing in the minors. 4 years, $14 million.
Okay.
$3.5 million per year.
That's bad.
Cam, the big game is coming up.
Yeah, it is.
You know that?
Yeah, I know.
Don't say the name of the big game, buddy.
What?
Who do you like in the big game?
I'm not really interested in it, to be honest with you.
Oh my God.
I know.
Cam.
I am and I'm not. Like I'm gonna watch every second of it, but I'm not.
Go to Underdog.
Oh, I'll bet on it.
Good.
Wait. I'll bet on it. That doesn't mean I'm totally interested if it was
because of who the teams are.
But I'm gonna gamble on the damn thing. Damn right I am. Let's go.
If you're not on Underdog yet, you're in luck, baby. New customers score $75 in fantasy bonus entries when you make your first $5 fantasy entry. We love that.
Hell yeah.
So much
course.
going on, though. I don't know what you're waiting for. Download the app today. Use the promo code STRICK to score $75 in fantasy bonus entries when you play your first $5 on fantasy. That's promo code STRICK. There's so much going on, man. I want to go here, and I want to give you just like an example. And you can tell me what you're going to take,
Okay.
Cam, in a few of these.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Yeah.
We take the higher or the lower. You know that.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards, 30.5 points. Higher or lower?
In basketball?
Yeah.
Over.
Drake May, 0.5 rushing or receiving touchdowns.
Over.
Higher or lower? You're taking higher on a rushing?
Yeah.
You think he's going to get a rushing touchdown?
Yeah.
222.5 passing yards. Higher or lower?
Ooh, lower.
I mean,
thank
there's
you.
just so many different directions you can go in.
Thank you. Thank you, Andy.
But that's an example of what you can do with Underdog, man. And we love it. I really do, man. I think it's so much fun.
It's easy.
So
And
easy
it's
to
easy
do.
to just be in the game. Like, you don't have to spend a lot of money, but if you want to, you can. And the guys know that they have money available to be able to do that, certainly. But to be able to be in the game, all these games coming up, even from college basketball coming up and all that stuff, baseball's coming up here, like just to have a little bit of taste in all these little games, like it just keeps you
Do you know
interested in it.
Bautista versus Oliveira?
What?
Bautista versus Oliveira. It's
Oh,
the
UFC?
UFC, baby.
Yeah, I know Patty the
80,
Patty got
86.5 significant strikes. Higher or lower?
That's
For
a tough
Bautista.
one. That's a tough one. I know you're saying the names wrong.
No, Mario Bautista.
Under.
So download the app today. Use the promo code STRICT to score $75 in fantasy entries when you play your first $5 on fantasy. That's promo code STRICT. Download the app today and use the promo code STRICT to score $100 in bonus funds or bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code STRICT. Underdog. Make picks, win money. Must be 18 plus, 19 plus in Alabama and Nebraska, 19 plus in Colorado for some games, 21 plus in Arizona, Massachusetts, and Virginia, and present in a state where Underdog Fantasy operates. Term apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_HTML for details. Offer not valid in Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, and Pennsylvania. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit ncpgambling.org. In New York, call the 24/7 Hope line at 1-877-8-HOPE-New York or text HOPE-NY. That's 467-369. So Ryan Reaves, I got to give him a shout out, Cam. I think if he reaches 1,000 games, it's one of the best success stories in recent memory. For this guy to play 1,000 games in today's era,
making pretty good money.
like
Goddamn
fighting,
right. Yep. No, I agree.
like I'm
He's
just
an athlete.
happy for him, dude.
Me too.
I don't know. Is he under contract next year?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know.
Can I just say it right now? I think the Blues would maybe
bring him back.
consider bringing him back to get to
Yeah.
1,000 games. I look at like AJ
I
Greer
agree
and all
with
these
you.
guys.
I agree
man.
with you.
I just think like if you're not going to be very competitive and you're going to build around young players, protect them.
I agree
Protect
with
them.
you. But you got to look at the protection. Can you bring another player up that could be younger that you could build and have him get reps and his confidence up instead of a Ryan Reaves? Is Reaver really protecting? Are guys getting hurt? Are the Blues getting taken advantage of right now? Like, are they getting pushed around to where you need a guy that's going to play 4 or 5 minutes that maybe will be out there in certain situations when a hit does come about? And then when the hit does come about and Reaver's on the bench, is he going to come out there and fight the guy that hits the guy? The guy's going to say, no.
I hear you.
What are we
I'm
doing?
just- I gotcha. I just think,
But for memory purposes, to bring the fans back in, for a little bit of nostalgia to bring Reaver back, sure.
get this guy to 1,000 games.
I don't mind that. If they're in a kind of a jam still. But if you're hindering somebody else's.
Somebody told me the other day that Ryan Reaves would make a great coach. Maybe not a head coach, but like could get into
Assistant
coaching.
coach, great. Reaver could do anything he wants. Do you want to coach or do you want to be on TNT?
What would you rather do? Not you, but like
Who? Maddie?
I know the answer for you.
What is What is it?
What would John Cooper
is it?
rather? What would John Cooper rather do?
Be both?
He wants to do TNT while he's coaching, like during the season, like on the off days, go do TV.
Yeah, you know. But at least he's cool, though. He's not nerdy. You know what I mean?
That's the difference.
The loud, nerdy ones are the worst. Although,
Like-
who is it? Who's a nerdy coach that wants attention?
I don't know of any.
I don't know
else
either.
That wants attention.
Who's the loudest coach in the NHL?
Well, right now it's Coop.
Who's close?
It used to be Torts.
Yeah. Who's close?
Tockett, I thought that was a little strange. That he did
About
that.
Michkov
Yeah.
stuff?
D-
That's a
people-
weird thing.
People didn't like that. He's like,
That's a weird thing. He's getting chirped a little bit too, yeah. And he is loud with Biz doing different things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They got their ass kicked that night.
I know.
Whenever he went on with Biz, I thought that was funny, and Biz all beat up and stuff like that. But you got your ass kicked that night, so it doesn't look great. So he might be the second loudest. But him talking about Michkov, like that's
I was talking to a coach from another team who was saying he just didn't like that. I mean, you're like talking about your own players like that, and it's like a skit. I don't know why. I guess maybe we're not used to it. Back, I'm not one of these. Like, I'm not like an old school dude. I love I want people to be loose and have fun.
No, but I look at it as a player.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't look at
I think I think it annoys the players.
I don't look at anything as a fan for the most part. I look at it as a player first, especially when the coach does something. I don't look at it as like a fan, like everything's cool. I had fun. I look at it as a player, like if I'm sitting on the bench, like you're saying this stuff, like how do I look at you? It's like if I'm a college athlete and my coach is tweeting shit out every fucking night, I'm looking at him like, shut the fuck up, you fucking dork. Stop.
Let me ask you this: would you be annoyed if your coach is like just wanting attention all the time?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Andy,
I think
I would be annoyed if my ownership group was like that, if my GM was like that, and if my coach was like that. My superstar on the team that's fucking dominating.
no, it's
I
fine.
want you to, because we need people to come in. No one's coming in to watch the coach. No one's coming in to watch the GM. No one's coming in to watch the owner. I want my players, if you're loud, hey, you're dominating, you want to be whatever, boom.
Yeah.
But the coach, sorry. The attention's on us.
Yeah. So
I
listen, I'm just being honest, man.
I don't know. It ain't that big of a deal, but it's like,
Ryan Reaves, finish your career in St. Louis, man. Get to 1,000 games.
you might have to make a couple text messages. They need to get that done.
Well, I know like Alexander Steen, for example, has a shit ton of respect for Ryan Reaves.
Yeah. It was Jax. He was with Jax, yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
So,
what else are we going to talk about here? Allmark back.
what did you think of his interview?
I think it helped him. It helped the situation, certainly. No, it did. Because prior to that, him coming on and saying, what the fuck, man? Like, he said he took the leave after or before the shit even went down. Like, anyway, like, he made a point, and I think everybody looks at him differently than if he didn't speak up. But I think people would look at the situation differently if the Ottawa Senators brass didn't put out a statement. And none of this shit would have happened to where Allmark had to come back out and be like, hey, this is what went down. But I think it was good that he did that and explained himself and explained the situation. I think he got a lot of sympathy from people.
Okay.
So that's just my opinion.
No,
What do you
I
think?
gotcha.
Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good breakdown.
Yeah. Well, son of a bitch. Thank you. God dang.
Hey.
Oh, did you hear that, Maddie?
Hey, I was talking to some people
God dang, boy.
with the Blues after the game the other day. They were dying laughing, dude. They were like, your conversation on the podcast when you said, oh, yeah, I'll give Cam a compliment. He wasn't a very good player, but he has a great story.
Oh, God. So mean. Why do I get treated like shit?
One of the greatest lines in chemistry history.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, let's see. How about all these?
Is that your sister?
Is that your grandmother? No, it's my wife. That's evil. I would never do that.
Who did I say? Is that your
You
aunt
said
to
that a couple times to people. Like, is that your grand? No, it's my wife. Jesus, Andy.
Is that your mom?
You don't have. You see, you don't understand sometimes. Like you don't have a filter at times. You don't.
It's so innocent, though. Man.
No,
it is.
No, I think people would get.
Ah,
You always think
my
it's gonna
shoulder.
be. You always think it's gonna be me saying. You always think it's gonna be me that says something inappropriate or controversial, but it's you. You're the one. You're the one not thinking. You're the one not thinking before you speak. You're the one.
Why Don Lemon get
Lemon.
Why did he get
Yeah,
arrested?
I don't think you can go to a church like that. It's called the Face Act or something.
Yeah, but they went and got him in Beverly Hills.
Yeah, but they tried to. You go into a church. I don't know.
They have to
I don't give a
extradite
fuck.
him.
What's that?
They have to extradite him
To where?
back to Minnesota.
Extradite back to Minnesota. I don't.
That's where the crime took
I don't give a fuck.
Did you watch
about
the
Don Lemon?
The Grammys.
But like if
last night?
yeah, did you learn something? See, Andy watches the Grammys.
No, I
and
didn't
he's probably
watch
like
it.
this. Tell me how to think.
Hey,
Billie Eilish, tell me. Stolen land. Then why are you living here? You're on stolen land. How
what
dare
do
you
mean?
build
He
a
said that last night?
he?
Oh, sorry. You said Billy. I didn't know. I don't know who that is.
It's a girl.
Okay.
Stolen land. You're right. How dare us? Then why are you even living here? Get out. You're
Hold
on
on.
stolen land.
Okay, so I didn't watch the Grammys last night. I'm on.
Neither did
I
I,
was
dude. But I just know the
because
hits.
I'm out of town. I was watching the game at the establishment I was at.
Andy's
So
whole family, the Creve Coeur Racket Club has a Grammys night, and they all go there. And
they watched it, dude.
they're like this. Tell me how to think. I need to know how to think. How do I think? Go ahead, actors. Tell me.
Laurie watched it.
I know she did.
I heard they had a nice
Is she
tribute.
pissed about stolen land?
No, but I heard they had a nice
Because
tribute.
I'm telling you where you live. I don't know if I'm comfortable with this, but
I had
you
a
might have stole that piece of property from the Native Americans, and you're living there, Andy, and I don't like it that much. Okay.
all right. Well, you notice how nice I'm smelling nowadays? It's because of Mando, baby.
You know, it's how nice I'm smelling, and I'll tell you this right now, Mando.
Well, you
like
need it
I'm
way
a sweaty.
more
Look
than
at
I
this.
do.
Look at me. I'm already sweating so bad. Look at my underarms. It's so bad. But I put this bad boy on. It actually helps all throughout the day. So if I got to do radio, then I got to do a podcast, and I go straight to a hockey game, I smell normal. I got to be around people. Like I'm close people. Some people are very close talking. You're talking, hanging out with people. I have to smell good. I am a goddamn animal. And I sweat like an animal, and my body odor gets bad. This helps out. This is Mando. They are the real deal. It's not overpowering. It's perfect. It just makes you smell consistently good. That's exactly what it does. Not to mention, you could put it on your body too. If you're going out at the Lake of the Ozarks and partying all night, and a girl wants to do things with you, you could scrub down so
my
fast.
God,
Stop
Sam.
it. Andy has no idea about any of this stuff. If you need to take care of business before things go down, you got fucking wipes, all this stuff. You just go blah, 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 blah. Now you smell fresh
What do
as
we
a
have
god dang daisy.
What do we have
Fresh
on
as
the
a
set?
daisy.
What do we have on the set?
Oh, I got the whole body down right here. So this is when you just like go, I got to get good, baby. I got to get good. You smell consistent all day. Spray on deodorant. This is what I like. Easy peasy, damn good. Deodorant, you just go like this. Damn good. But I like to spray on a little bit better. Now, this is body wash. You just take it, boom, get it fucking rinse
Easy,
off real quick.
easy.
It gets all the gunk off.
Yeah.
And of course,
Oh, you got more?
this is where I'm talking about when you're at the lake
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're partying all night. Okay.
Nobody goes there.
And
Hoosier.
or you're at the Creve Coeur Racket Club and you're partying and you're sniffing around and you know you're going downtown with old girl and you need to get freshened up. Blah 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 blah.
Ah,
And then when you do things, she's not going to be grossed out.
okay. Use the promo code STRICT for Mando.
If you know, you know, you know.
Yeah. Use the promo code STRICT for
And he's
Mando.
like, I do. Sometimes you got to smell good.
I've got some more information on the Tom Wilson hit.
Okay.
So apparently Brind'Amour said something about principal point of contact and first point of contact.
Yeah.
So principal point hasn't been in the rule for 15 years. everyone says principal point of contact. It hasn't been in the rule for 15 years.
I haven't heard anybody said principal.
It
point
was
of contact.
changed to main point of contact because people kept getting confused.
What's the
that
difference?
Whatever was hit first was what mattered, and it's not the case. So Rob was upset about the rule terminology that was changed before, for years ago, before some of the even people probably who are even in the Department of Player Safety right now, whether it's George or whoever, probably was changed before they even got into the Department of Player Safety.
You got a black eye?
No, dude.
No. Look at me. No, come here. Go like this. No, to your right again. What's going on over there?
I don't know.
Did somebody hit you?
No, dude. I would tell
Maddie,
you.
am I wrong on that?
It's the lighting.
I don't know. It looks like somebody got you with a fucking
Look.
left. Yeah. No, not you. No, your left side.
God.
Oh, what'd you do?
I
last night,
didn't,
boy?
dude.
Do you
Look, there's
and Barney
nothing.
hanging out? All right.
Is Barney here?
You and Barney hanging out? Those guys will choke you out in Nashville, Andy.
Who
They
will?
will, the fucking bouncers. They will choke you out in front of everybody and put you downtown Chinatown. Don't mess with them.
I will say last night, I just was not in the mood for
To do anything?
loud, crazy Nashville music.
But Nashville's the easiest. It's not clubs like, it's all like a good-looking girl that's like literally up there with an acoustic guitar who's beautiful.
Well, that wasn't the case where I was.
Well,
at.
you need to find the fucking cool bar with that cute little chick fucking jamming out. That's where you go.
And I have seen that in Nashville
Jesus,
before,
that
and
is
it
the
is amazing.
best.
You know, especially with your big,
They're
I
all
just wanted to have a
beautiful.
nice dinner and just
Yeah,
chill.
no, I get it. Chill out sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't need to go out every night you're on the road. Okay?
Mhm.
It's not fair to Lori. She's not fucking going out every goddamn night.
I'm not into doing that all the time.
No, you can't do that to her.
No.
No, you can't. So we're in
Thank you.
Nashville. We got to do something. We're in Dallas. You can't do that to her.
No.
It's not fair to her.
No.
So
Can't do that. Do you have anything else that's on your list?
I don't know. We've been going for a goddamn hour.
Okay, what else do you have? Derek Stepan, by the way, is on this edition of the Camel Strict podcast. Great player. Loved watching him with the New York Rangers back in the day. Loved watching him in the World Juniors
go.
for Team USA. He was
Yep.
sick.
American through and through, baby. Let's go. Now, we did do this months ago.
Months ago.
The reason why we didn't put it out, though, guys, is because he did like 5 of these in a row with everybody.
He
And
did?
yeah, right before we put it out. He did, I think, curfew, chicklets, or something like that.
Oh,
Like,
so we wanted to
we didn't
spread
know.
it out.
We just want to spread it out.
Yeah.
So it's not
It's like,
timely.
we had a great conversation with
Yeah,
him. He's
we
an
talked about
awesome dude.
the
And
Rangers.
I heard from some of his teammates
Yeah.
that I had reached out
He's
to before we
awesome.
had him on. Of course, they wait till after we have him on to get back to me.
Of course.
I don't give myself enough time. I text these guys like 10 minutes before the guy's coming on, So it's not
Or a day. Even then, like, it's hard to connect.
So, but they say like he's one of their favorite teammates ever.
Yep, I heard
like
that too.
super smart hockey player, really intelligent player. Like I love hearing that about him, and I could tell after our conversation. So
Happy to be around him. You want guys
Derek,
like that
thanks
around
for
you.
joining us, and we would have
Yeah.
put it out sooner, but we wanted to spread it out because people and our interviews. Listen, they're going to be different than other interviews you're going to hear on other platforms. Just like theirs are going to be different than ours. Doesn't mean
course.
ours are better or theirs are better. They're just different. Our conversations typically are a little bit different.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And he's cool as hell.
Yeah.
And just to learn, being with the Rangers that long, the Rangers are entertaining and they're interesting. And they're
Are
going
the
through some
Predators
shit.
interesting to you? What are they
The
doing?
Predators.
What have they done the last couple of years? And now
Ryan
they're-
O'Reilly's having a good year.
He is. Do you know he has the second most points in the NHL for any player over the age of 34 or older?
Really?
Who's number one?
Crosby.
Good. That was the easy one, dude. Don't act like you.
Well,
like,
then don't ask me stupid
like,
questions.
don't act like you.
Well,
like,
don't
you
ask me
knew the
stupid
answer.
fucking questions.
It's an easy one.
Don't ask me stupid questions.
If you were
And
gonna
you'll
pick,
get a quick answer.
if you're gonna pick one, if you had to draft one player in the NHL among all players, but McDavid and McKinnon were not an option, who are you taking?
Well, it's going to be either Makar or Obie in the
Really?
last
I'm
20
talking about
years.
now, dude.
Oh, wait. At the beginning. Wait, what did you say?
Now, today. Wake up.
Wait.
Today.
Ask normal questions. So, today, Celebrini?
Okay. That's fine.
Is it? Do I have your approval with that?
No,
I thought you meant like the
You know who
people
I would
playing
take?
now. Who would be the number one at their prime?
I'm not saying for the next 10, 15 years. I mean, again, you just like misinterpreted. I'm just saying today. Who you want on your team today? He shows up today. He's on your team.
Makar, probably.
Okay. That's not a
I
wrong
need a
answer
guy.
either.
I need a guy that just takes care of business in the D zone and gets the puck out of zone.
Fine. You want to know who I'm taking?
I need you to give the puck to our fucking forwards. I need you to keep pucks alive. I need you on the point, fucking
Fine.
walking that line.
You know who I'm taking?
Get on with yourself. Who?
He's become my favorite player in the league.
Well, your favorite player change it. Is it a Kachuk brother?
Those are always up there.
Because
I thought Matthew was unbelievable against St. Louis. Jesus.
yeah, he was. He took the game over. Especially that fucking dangle play. He made Hofer look foolish. Came down like, what are you doing? Bam, bam, backhand shelf. Get on with yourself. Then Hofer gave him a little bit. Just a little bit. Matthew had options like blah, blah, blah. Takes the rights in that. Nope, I got a little space over there. I'm just going to rip it top shelf. That's what Ty did the other day. I thought he came down and did something in one of those little things that you gave me.
Okay. All right, so you want to know who I'm taking?
Who?
Coochie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The coach.
Oh, my God. Who we won't see in the Olympics?
God.
Is he not incredible, Cam? I'm watching this dude last night. I thought he was going to win it in overtime, but I don't think he got
He's so good.
placed a shot where he wanted on that breakaway with like 30 seconds left. You were probably
He's
sleeping.
Sleeping. Sound asleep. He's so goddamn good. Doesn't
Oh,
care.
my God. He had like
He
4
doesn't give
points
a
in the
fuck.
game, didn't he?
He doesn't give a shit. He's just like, boom, I do my thing. Although he does care. He's not like a Phil Kessel where he's like a late. No, but he doesn't care about attention. He doesn't want to talk to the media. He doesn't care about anything. He just does his thing.
All right, one more thing before we get to Derek Stepan. Artemi Panarin. Now, I heard San Jose is really interested in Panarin.
I heard Washington
Yeah, I heard that too. I mean, I definitely have heard Washington.
is. Washington?
I do hear San Jose. Now, let me ask you this.
Or Vegas?
Because, when he becomes a free agent, whatever, like what? Vegas. They lose again last night. Enough with all this Rasmus Anderson stuff too. Like, I mean, I don't see this guy being a big difference maker in the playoffs, just so you know. Like, and I don't think players around the league look at him like that either. Like, ooh, this guy's really gonna like get you over the top in the playoffs. He just doesn't seem like that type of player. Davis gave up too much, dude. A first, a second, and that White Cloud, who I want on my team in the playoffs.
White Cloud.
I want him on my team in the playoffs.
Big old Viking boy.
He can withstand the physicality last 4 rounds. Rasmus, I like Rasmus, but like, and I know people are saying, hey, the Blues should get that for Justin Falk. Anderson's 29. Falk is 34.
I heard that
Ain't
too, and I'm like, calm down.
That ain't
Falk's
happening.
having a great year. We're gonna get something for him if they trade. But
Yeah.
not that.
You're not getting a Rasmus
29.
Anderson deal.
Falk's
Yes, no.
33.
Yeah. Okay, so who's better set up moving forward between Anaheim and San Jose?
Oh my god. Oh, they're both tight, man.
I go with Anaheim because I think they've got the better D.
For now.
Well, they got that Lacombe. They got True, but they got a bunch of guys there. I would go with
They got the coach.
so Panarin and Q have a history together too. Don't forget that. And I wouldn't be
Chicago, baby.
surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if Panarin is dreaming about the beach right now and ends up finding his way to Anaheim before it's all said and done. Although my sleeper, who I think is going to be really interested in trying to make a run and trying to get him there, is Dallas.
Mm-hmm. Which is enticing too.
Enticing.
Yeah.
I'm going to have Stricky's top 5 road cities coming to you very, very soon. And Dallas will be on that list.
Yeah. You act like you're like breaking news or something. Or you're like, Einstein with fucking no. We know Dallas is good. What else are you gonna say? Chicago? Yeah, we know.
You know where my least favorite?
Montreal's great. Yeah, we know.
And I hate to say this. You want? And I
Tell
hate
me something we don't know.
I hate to say this because I like the team, but do you know my least favorite place to watch a game?
Calgary.
No, Calgary's cool. I love Canada.
Oh,
The Canadian
virtue signal, motherfucker.
buddy.
I love Canada.
buddy. No, bud.
Hey there. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. What
Okay.
you, buddy?
Want to know?
What?
Guess again. My least favorite road city. At road city, place to watch the game. There's a big difference.
Utah.
No, I loved it. I felt like I was at the family arena where the UHL team played here. I was so close to the ice. I
But
loved
that's
it.
not a compliment.
Oh, I'm just saying. I liked it. I liked watching the game there.
We gotta go through everywhere Andy's been for the last 2
No,
months.
no, you don't have to. Just
Fucking say something.
Columbus.
Okay.
I don't like the
Wasn't bad.
Cannon. I don't. It's the coldest building in the league.
The cannon sucks.
The Cannon sucks, dude.
Although if
Even
you're a
if I was
player,
on Columbus, I'd be like, it
oh,
scares
it's
the hell out.
brutal.
I get
Brutal.
the Cannon.
It's brutal.
I'm not a fan of it,
Yeah.
but I do like Bones. I do like Donnie Waddell. Both
I
those
like
guys
Jody
have been on the
Shelley. I
pod.
like Jared Bull.
all these guys. Matthew, Olivier, everybody we just
I like
mentioned
Ricky
has
Nash.
been on the podcast. Ricky
I
Nash.
like Ricky too. Yep. So we're
and I love Yarmo, obviously, who was
and Yarmo. Yeah.
the GM bump. Is that a real thing all of a sudden in Buffalo? Holy crap.
I thought they were doing pretty good. Yeah.
Well, actually, they had won 3 in a row when he took over,
Yeah.
which is very unusual. All right, so let's get to Derek
Let's
Stepan.
go.
Is that okay, Cam? Do you have
Yeah.
anything else? I mean, you just won't stop talking. But
I'm
again,
chilling.
Artemi Panarin, Dallas would be a great fit. Don't rule out San Jose or Anaheim
Or Carolina
or Washington.
or Washington, although they're out of I don't understand that.
Carolina, but it's amazing. Apparently, Brind'Amour doesn't understand the rule. The rules has been different. It hadn't been that way in 15 years. Rod the bod.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right,
Keep your head up.
stitchfilm.com/Cam and Strick. Use our link and use it today. As always, the Cam and Strick podcast is brought to you by Stiefel.
Yeah, baby. Let's
Did
go.
you see me wearing that big Stiefel puffy coat?
Nope. No, I didn't, Andy.
other
No,
night?
I didn't. And
Yeah,
a lot of
they-
other people haven't either.
Well, Stiefel
And he thinks
obviously
everybody knows what he wore.
they're the title sponsor of the U.S. men's and women's ski team. You know who Michaela Schifrin is?
Yes.
2-time Olympic gold medalist, 8-time world champion.
You're damn right I do.
Lindsey Vonn had to be airlifted again the other day, but apparently, from what I understand, her coach made a statement she's going to be okay for the upcoming games in Milan.
Hell yeah, baby. Good. I can't wait, man. A week
Yeah.
away. Let's go.
Yeah. So anyway,
A week and a half away.
Stiefel, baby, brings us the Cam and Strick podcast.
Let's go.
First Form, use our link and use it today. Firstform.com/Cam and Strick.
Right here, baby. Let's go. God dang.
We sent Nikki and Christy a little pair of Uggs for his little girl.
Oh,
And he got those, man. And hope all was well with everyone over there with the with Christy and
we
Nick
want
and the
we
little
want-
baby Olivia, right?
We want them to keep breeding. We do. We want Nick.
Is that what you call it? Breeding?
Yes, breed. We want good people to breed. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Good
I
people.
need it.
That's why I want Andy. I like Andy's kids are gosh dang adorable. I want Andy to breed. I want my buddy Jason
you want me
to
to
breed.
have more? You want me to
I-
have more?
No, because that affects me now. But Nick, I want him to breed. There's a lot of my buddies that just get going.
I thought I forgot to pack First Form meat sticks. I would have been dying because I haven't had lunch yet. But I had 3 of them in my bag.
See, that's what
So
you need.
I
That's
had
all you
one
need.
before and I had an energy drink and a meat stick, and I'm gonna have some lunch now after we're
Good.
done.
Good. Eat.
Before I
need to
before I head to the rink.
I ate so much over the weekend.
Oh,
Oh,
my
God.
God.
Oh God.
What are you doing for the Super Bowl? Oh, I'm sorry, the big game.
Jamie might go to his house.
Are
It
you?
just
We're going.
sucks. It just sucks. It's on a Sunday.
We're going. Are you gonna come?
I might.
Okay, good.
It's far away.
Just leave at halftime.
Yeah, I know. It just if it wouldn't-
After Bad Bunny performance, because I want to
Yeah.
check that out.
yeah.
He's pretty cool.
You would think he was cool. That's what they say.
I
Andy
thought he
goes
was
with the
cool
flow.
in Happy Gilmore,
He
too.
is one of the top artists. You know,
Yeah, he is. And Happy Gilmore too. He did a great job. And
Really good job. Yeah, it's fantastic.
See.
That movie was fucking terrible.
No, it wasn't. It was a great movie.
It's my opinion. It's terrible.
It's wrong, dude. Searchform.com/Cam and use our link.
God awful.
Get everything you need: magnesium, collagen,
Greens, reds,
greens, reds, greens.
all that stuff. I take those greens. In the
Apparel.
morning. They're not that good, but I do it anyway.
I'm wearing First Form socks today.
Me too.
You see those?
Me too, baby.
I love
right
that stuff.
yonder. Goddamn right.
First Farm.
Hell yeah, baby.
Blue
Keep
Roofing,
breathing.
David Novak, man, he is the best in the business.
Yes, he
in
is.
so many different ways, Cam. So many different ways. 314-920-5713. 314-920-5713. Call David Novak today and get that free estimate. He deals with all the major insurance companies. And some of you don't know, but if your roof gets to be 10 years of age or older, Cam, guess what? These insurance companies will say, we're not paying for it.
Yep.
Well, if your roof's like 7, 8, 9 years old, like get that free estimate, see if you need a new roof and do it now so the insurance companies will pay for it. That's just a little tricky tip for you.
And get it done before summer.
Roofing, siding, gutters, soffit, fascia.
Fascia. God dang right.
Soffit, fascia.
Fascia. David Novak, baby. What's up?
Blue Note Roofing, 314-920-5713. Cam, I was out of town, and my wife had moved my Sparks skate sharpener
Mm-hmm.
and unplugged it. They had
Andy's
like
got to make a story about everything. Just get going.
They had a bunch of kids over and stuff like that. So she took, on the way to Ty's game, took his skates to a
Dipshit.
pro shop. And you know what happened
Yike.
in his game? I'm not even like, I'm not making
He
this
toe
up.
pick?
No, he had no edge, dude.
Yeah, I know.
He's falling the whole game. Every time he turns to his right, he's falling. I got so pissed. I felt bad because I got mad at him.
Did you yell at her?
Well, it wasn't her fault.
Then good. Don't yell at her.
Don't take it to what, my wife? No, it wasn't her fault.
Yeah.
Just, you can't ever do that. Just call me and
So who are you mad at?
Bugging.
Who were you mad at?
Well, I was pissed at the fucking the store that
Well,
fucked it all up.
Who? Seth.
And then I was
What
mad
are
at
you gonna
Ty.
do to him? You
Mad at
you
Ty.
chirp a 17-year-old kid? That's your fault for going there. Did you yell at Lori?
No.
Did you? All right, good.
But Seth fucking. That's why I
didn't
never
she
go there.
use this?
First
Why didn't
time
she
in
use
years.
skate sharpener? She could just press a button.
Because she was on the way. They had 2 games. It was in between games, and it wasn't going home. And so.
Oh, you were losing your mind.
Oh, my God.
Poor Lori. Oh, she's just like, can't this take him from point A to point? You were probably like, did you get a skate sharpened? Did you do this?
Yeah.
Oh, I could only imagine.
Could you imagine?
I could only.
So again,
Be
don't make
nice.
that mistake. Do not take your skates to Sharp or to Seth. Get a Spark, sparkshockey.com.
talking to
Use our
your
promo
wife.
code Cam and Strick. It'll save you more money than Black Friday,
Cyber Monday. You made this promo directed towards Lori. Poor Lori.
It's not her fault.
Get it? No, but you're kind of saying it is because you're
Why
like,
is it
why?
her fault?
Because
She wasn't
took
home.
it to Seth, but she couldn't get it done beforehand. Putting how easy it is to put it on there.
She didn't know needed it, but the game, there's no time to go home between games.
Okay, so he ruined it for the first game.
Yeah,
Couldn't
and
get
then
it. Okay, couldn't get
so
back.
took it there,
Okay.
and it was
So
like
it's not okay.
completely. But he got to the first game, no problem.
Where'd she? Don't even say.
I don't want to say where it
No,
was.
don't.
But put it this
It's
way,
okay.
Seth.
He fucked up.
Remember how I say you ruined your
He
weekend,
fucked
ruined the tournament, ruined
Yep.
the game?
I
whatever.
know. I told you.
I just lived it. And it'll never happen again. SparksHockey.com. Use
And
the
you're out of town.
code Camistrick. It's going to save you more money than
Black Friday or
Cyber.
Cyber Monday.
Golly.
It's okay. Calm down. It's okay. He's okay.
Yeah.
He's okay. Okay.
Thank you.
You think
Okay.
in a year you're gonna remember that
No,
game?
I know. No,
he
I know.
fell down
Okay,
that one time.
fine.
Get on
That
with
one
yourself.
time, like 8
Calm
times.
down.
8 times.
Now.
He's going back to the barracks. The coach is like
All
trying to use
you
one of
parents
those
out
little
there,
skate
don't
sharpening
be
strip
calm
things.
the fuck down. You'll be okay. We all
Fine.
step on screws. Shit happens. Listen, you had no time to get it fucking done.
Wasn't happy about
Calm
it.
down. All you parents out there, not just
Fine.
Andy.
Wasn't happy about it.
Jesus
Derek
Christ.
Stepan. What a leader.
Awesome guy.
An American.
Yes.
And a great career. He joins us
Yeah.
now on the Camistrick
Let's
podcast.
go, baby. What else?
The Cam and Strick podcast is brought to you by First Form, baby. Use our link and do it today. www.firstform.com/camandstrick.
Get jacked now. They are the real deal.
Get that protein, check out the apparel, eat those bars, and drink those energy drinks. Firstform.com/camandstrick.
Yeah.
Now on to the interview. Look at you. You're like,
Oh,
you're a mountain man. You
You
should
are.
be in West Virginia right now.
I know. Well, when you don't have it up here, you
Dude,
kind of have to choose somewhere.
Oh, you having something in common.
I got a fucking cul-de-sac like no other. Oh, God. It's god awful. It's god awful.
Yeah,
But
it's
you-
not that bad.
Oh, yeah.
When did you lose your hair? How old?
I don't know, 25?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it came early, didn't it?
No, I was losing it in college. Like, it was thin. And then I got married. When I got married at 24. And my wife, like, pretty much probably a month later was like, you can just get rid of the rest of it now.
Yeah.
Why you had the skullet going?
Yeah, you know, like you get out of the game and you're like sweaty and you're like trying to like comb it over to make it
I
look
love
like
it.
there's something there, and it's just nothing. It's
That's
just-
where my game's at right now.
Hey,
and
we
it
just hit
sucked.
record and
Yeah.
just go, man. We don't know.
It's-
We have no,
it
there's no
sucks.
method to the madness.
And it sucked though in college too. Like your dickhead buddies are like, "Ooh, we got there," you know, and you're like, "God damn it!" Like I'm sensitive when it comes to that.
It was brutal. Should I hit this light? Is this glare? Hey, let me
do
go
you
grab
think?
this light real quick.
Yeah,
Hold on
see
one
what
second.
I'll get it, baby. Oh.
That way you don't have to do. Oh, it didn't even do anything.
It's all
Yeah.
good. No
Where are
big
you
deal.
at? You in Minnesota?
Yeah, I live in Minnesota. It's snowing here today. I shoveled the rink this morning.
The rink. I mean,
Oh,
what,
yeah.
I
Like-
need to see the rink. You have the rink in the backyard?
Yeah.
Is it one of those rinks like Otter has in Kirkwood where you rent it out for like 6 months, costs a lot of money, the AC unit and all that stuff, or is
He's
it
got
just
the generator.
man-made?
It's a pretty nice.
Okay.
He's got a nice
Oh.
setup.
So the company, it's a good company. When I bought the rink, it was obviously more expensive, but now they store it for me and they come and install it.
Wow.
And then
Yeah, dude.
you can sit and fill it yourself, or like last year I filled it myself and it took my poor in-laws, they were like up all night because I had something to go to like on Thanksgiving, and it took like 20 hours because the hose got screwed up. So this year I paid for this water truck, which, you know, it probably cost me a little bit more than what my own water bill was, but it came and it filled it in like 12 minutes. It was crazy.
Really?
Oh,
And
that's
then
the
and then
best.
you're done. You don't have to do it again.
Yeah, then it's done. And, you know, you just got to take care of it, shovel it, and I'll flood it. You don't have to flood it as much as people think. I'll flood it once in a while just if it gets bumpy and clean it up. But overall, it's pretty easy to take care of.
How old are your kids?
I go boy, girl, boy. My oldest is 10. My daughter is 8 in the middle. And then my youngest will be 5 in December.
Oh, yeah.
So did you grow up having the outdoor rink? Like, is this something like you've had your entire life?
Yeah, pretty much. So
Dude.
when I grew up, like I didn't have a rink in my backyard. But like the parks everywhere they would flood a rink and I would spend hours and hours. My dad would drop me off and we would just play games with your buddies and meet up. And parents nowadays, that's my biggest thing when I talk to them is like, you want to really learn how to play the game, go throw them out on the outdoor rink. That's how it's done nowadays in my eyes.
Yeah, because
Damn
now
right.
it's like everything's so organized. Everyone's got their skills coaches. I mean, they're just on the ice. I mean, they're doing a lot of skill shit, and everyone's got skill, and they can stick handle it. But in terms of the imagination, man, that's where you find that, right? The
Yeah.
chemistry, that give and go game. That's where it comes from, right? When you're playing a little bit of shinny or what?
And I was like a 6th grader, and there's kids that are in high school, and they're bigger than you. So how are you gonna get around them? What are you gonna do to give yourself a chance to score? And I think that part of the game is it's starting to fade a little bit. Like, you know what, you can. I work for the Minnesota Wild right now. I do player development, so I watch college hockey and CHL hockey, and these kids are so skilled.
Oh.
It is
Every one of them.
every single one of them. It is crazy. And don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting here saying none of them know how to play the game. There's a lot of really great players, but the parts that I'm talking with them a lot about is areas that we all grew up knowing how to play, give and goes and stuff that doesn't really, it's kind of got lost a little bit, where it used to be, where you do the old school cycle in the ozone. Like, you don't see that anymore. It's one and done. You come down, it's a toe drag, and then it's out, and the other team's going the other way, where you don't see sustained pressure as much anymore.
No, you don't even see like a drop pass across down, when you cross the blue line or whatever, where guys are just kind of being creative from that standpoint. But I'm curious, because you're in player development, and like coaches still speak the same language. Like, they want guys to defend hard in front of the net defensively and whatever, but like, it's just not in the character of a lot of these guys who are playing. Like, all these guys put up points. They can all skate. Before they got to the National Hockey League, they were all offensive power play guys. So I feel like in order to get to that next level, they bring all these skill guys to the NHL and then try to recreate them to be bottom pair guys and kill penalties. And it's like, what happened to the stay-at-home strong defenseman who comes in and like clears the front of the net and plays hard?
Gets the puck out.
We don't identify those guys anymore. It's like they have no chance.
Well, I've totally bull rushed your guys' podcast here with
No, you're
talking
good. You're
hockey.
good.
We don't need to beat it up too bad, but my thing is the game has changed. Like, for me, the skating now, like, if you can't skate, good luck to you, because everyone can move. Like, it's crazy. It makes the game fast. I think it's great. I have no complaints about it. And to your stay-at-home defenseman, like, I just think that everybody needs to be able to produce now. Like, you can't just be one dimensional. Otherwise, it's just really difficult to make it, because skill level's gone up. The game has changed a little bit, where it's more of a skill game. There is some physicality still in the CHL, but it's more, you just watch it and you watch the skill, and it's a skill-based game now. I mean, these kids, 4 lines, 60, they can all play.
I know.
We're not like a kid that's not as skilled. Like, hey, you want to move up, learn how to penalty kill. I know they probably certainly don't want to do that. But if you got one kid that's maybe not as skilled, but he gets in front of shots and he stops on a dime and he gets pucks out of his zone, like, you're gonna work your way up just by being a good penalty killer.
For sure, and I think that's areas that I try to circle is, hey, listen, I love that you scored a goal tonight, but what I really liked is the way you killed the penalty tonight. Like, don't forget about that, because if the skill part, if you run into, sometimes it's situational, you run into a team that has 6 forwards that are more skilled than you, you got to learn how to do the other stuff. Otherwise you won't last long. So it's a unique, it's a new unique landscape now with the skill and how much it's taken over. It's a very unique, it's really fun. And I think these kids are so eager to learn, and they're all super great too. Like, I remember when I was in college, like, there was no development guy. He wasn't coming to chat with me. I don't even know how I would have handled it. And these kids, they love it. It's been really fun for me. I've really enjoyed work.
We've had so many guys, man, who come on who are working with different teams, Scotty Nickel and Nathan Gerby, like all these guys who are working in player development with different teams. So I'm glad you're sticking around. You're staying in it. Dude, I remember you in the World Juniors back in the day. I'm like, who is this guy? This guy's unbelievable. Back in the day when you came in, were you always like, a skill guy, just a super offensive player like your entire life coming up prior to when we kind of first learned about you?
It's hard because, like, how do you really judge like Bantam players? I scored when I was a Bantam. And when I got to Hastings High School as a sophomore, I had a good year. But I think what changed for me was when I was like, okay, this is real, is when I went to Shattuck my junior year. Mm-hmm. I got down to Shattuck, and Coach Ward, everything changed. Environment changed. My development and my understanding of what it was going to take changed. Everything like switched my junior year. And then I would say by my senior year, I was, obviously committed to go to Wisconsin. When I got to Wisconsin, then it got really real, really fast. And then, because I was obviously drafted then at that point. And then the coming out party was the World Juniors. No one really knew who I was until then. And then I got on the map and started rolling from there. That was kind of day one.
Were you working out hard away from the game when you were young?
You know what? No, but I was a rink rat. I
Okay.
wasn't, like I had teammates that were like physically like they could bench and like I never did any of that. Like I was in the gym doing like jumps and plyometrics, but I wasn't like, like physically strong. And then I got to Wisconsin, the strength and conditioning coaches there were like, whoa, okay, so we know that you're just a hockey player right now. Now we got to add this element to get you to the next level. So that my freshman year was, was a learning curve to like, we were doing Olympic lifts at the time. It wasn't what it is now. It was like, you're doing front squats. I had never done any of it. So I'm like in the far corner doing like the lightest weight possible. And I got seniors. I remember seniors had like 400 pounds on there. And I was just like, I couldn't even roll that out of the gym.
Yeah, but those guys are getting hurt.
Dude, probably, yeah.
You know what I mean?
The game has come a long way, but that was what it was at the time. You were lifting massive weights, you were back squatting. I mean, sure, you were doing it too. It's just crazy amounts. And as my career progressed, it kind of switched to like, all right, we're not going to do that anymore. Now we're going to do like, they brought those like pitch sharks and those like, the belted squats, and like you started changing. And then by the end of my career, it was like, you didn't even put weight on your back anymore.
Just one-legged stuff, doing shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it was, but yeah. So when I was growing up, like all the way to my freshman year in Wisconsin, I'm not saying I didn't work out. I still would go to the gym and there was like plyometrics, but what I like just did I was on the ice all the time. In the winter, I was outdoor rinks. I mean, you had to drag me off the ice. My buddy, his dad in Hastings has a golf course, and they have a lot of land, and he would build this huge rink, and we'd be out there till 2 a.m. and, be hitting the boards, and his mom would roll the window, the crank window, and be like, either hit the net or come to bed. We were out there at 2 a.m. Like everyone's trying to sleep in here. So I was a rink rat. I loved it. But the gym stuff came later.
So like, how does that, because high school hockey is such a big deal in Minnesota. So was that controversial for you to go to Shattuck? Like,
yeah.
Was the high school like, what are you doing? Like, you're leaving us to go to Shattuck? Like, do a lot of top Minnesota kids do that because high school hockey is so big and they're so loyal to their high school?
Yeah, I wouldn't say like a lot do it. I think, especially when I was going through it, like high school hockey there was still a lot of kids coming out of high school hockey, going to colleges and getting drafted. I think it's kind of went down a little bit because now you got the junior leagues that, the kids just get to play more in there. So it's hard to, Minnesota high school hockey, I think you play 30 games or something. Like it's difficult to stay with it. Now you have the before and after with the USHL. So you do see some, but when I was there, it was either you were at junior playing in the USHL or you were in Minnesota high school hockey. Mm-hmm. So I grew up in a smaller town. I wouldn't say it's small, but yeah, it wasn't the easiest decision because obviously my family was a big, we were Hastings hockey youth all the way through. My dad was a big part of boards, and we had a good group of kids my age that I think we went to a Bantam State tournament, so we were a decent club. And after my sophomore year, it was not easy to tell my buddies like, hey, I'm not coming back. I'm going to Shattuck next year. And it was hard, but at the same time, it was, what was best for me at the time. And I don't think people loved me for it then. I think as the career went, as time went on, I think people understood it more, and they were like, all right, we understand what was happening here.
What was it like just, going from Wisconsin, small town kid, then you go to the Big Apple, like the adjustment that you had to make there? Well, it must have been crazy. Like, it's just loud and a lot
of traffic, a lot of people everywhere.
People everywhere. Like, how do I get from here to there? It's a mile away. It's going to take me maybe 40 minutes. You're not used to that shit.
So my first year in New York, I actually, it's a funny story, and I told this before, and my first year, I didn't get my housing letter until like January, right? Because Torts was supposed to tell me like in December, and he just forgot. It was before practice, and we're just kind of skating around, and he comes up to me, he's like, hey, did you get an apartment yet? I was like, no. And he's like, oh, you can move into an apartment. So I kind of stayed out in the suburbs for half the year almost. And actually I loved it. I was out in an extended stay. Ruslan Fedotenko was out there, so I had somebody to kind of help me around. So it worked out really good. But once I shifted over, there was like a little bit of an adjustment in the city. And as I've lived in the city for 5 years. So by my second year, you kind of can make New York small. Once you figure it out, you can kind of make it a little bit smaller. But I'll tell you, by my third year, it was home. It was like, I loved it.
Really?
Like New York. What a time for me she was my girlfriend at the time. We had no kids.
Oh yeah.
And living in New York City, it was fantastic.
Yeah, and
Yep.
then like Torts is like, "Hey, go get an apartment," and then it's like $8,500 a month.
$8,500, and you're getting free shit. You probably shouldn't have said anything to him. Like, yeah, I'm good to go, and just have him keep paying for your
Yeah, let the
apartment.
team keep paying
Sure.
for your extended stay.
no
Now
shit.
you got to pay another $1,500 a month for parking.
Oh
Yeah, it was I had finally had some money in my account though by halfway, I was getting paychecks, so it was a little bit easier. Like I couldn't imagine going to look for an apartment early in the year, and I'm like, I know what my bank account is like, I can't afford this right now. So it worked out good. But yeah, New York City it was awesome.
Your wife's like, yes, let's get an apartment. She's like she's looking at fucking those badass places by Forest Park or by Central Park, and all of a sudden you're like, no, we're gonna be in this one.
We're gonna be in the one
We're gonna be in
bedroom
this
studio.
one.
Yep.
Where did you live? Like how big? Like how nice was your first place?
So I was my first place that I got lived in the same building as Steve Eminger and Brian Boyle.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
That was the kind of thing when I was looking for one. I kind of told the guys in New York, like, I want to be with somebody so they can, help me out a little bit. Like, I need to have somebody around me. I was, 20 at the time. It was like, it'd be nice to have some teammates around to kind of, my wife was at school still, so I'm like by myself a lot of times. So I was like, it'd be nice to have someone. So I moved in. I was on Central Park West, which is kind of Upper West Side. And then I stayed on the Upper West Side for majority of the 5 years. I went down to Tribeca for we were down there for like a month and a half, and the commute was like an hour to get out to the practice rink. And it was like Upper West Side, there's no lights, so you get on that highway and it takes you 30 minutes to get out there. So we stayed on the Upper West Side for the most part.
Did you ever go to Avery and be like, hey man, take me out, show me around, show me what you're doing?
Yeah. So Aves was weirdly like Aves was really good to me. He was awesome to me. I don't know why. He just was always good to me. He had a little bar down in Tribeca that every once in a while I'd be like, come down and have a couple of drinks. And yeah, he took care of me good. I got no complaints. I mean, he was harder on some other guys for sure. And I witnessed it. I was glad I was on the good side.
What do you think it was about you that had you on the good side? Like why did he like you over some of the other guys?
I don't know. I honestly I don't know. I sat next to him on the plane, and yeah, he just was always he just kind of left me alone. He didn't really say anything to me, and I don't know. I have no idea why, but I'm glad I was on that side because he would I think he told stories when he was a rookie how hard some of those Detroit guys were on him. So I think he was hard on some of the other young guys, but for whatever reason, he was good to me.
Yeah, those guys in Detroit were pretty hard on him, but he was loud too. I mean, he probably brought on a lot of himself. Who was he chirping? Like, who was the guy in the locker room that he was all over? It's probably like, what did I do?
So maybe this is why he wasn't hard on me. Is so we kind of had a group of guys, core guys, that were a little bit older than me. It was like the Mark Stahl, Dan Girardi, Ryan Callahan, Michael Delzato was there. DZ's closer to my age, but they had been there for a few. Those four guys and Aves would, they would kind of go head to head quite a bit, and the four of them would gang up to try to, even the fight out a little bit. But Aves usually had the upper hand.
Were you on the team when Avery's like screening Marty Brodeur?
Oh God,
in front of him, in front of the goal?
No,
that was before.
Yeah, 2 years before me, I think.
Yeah.
Was it?
I remember that.
Were they all cool with you, man? We've had a couple guys on, like we had Callahan on. We've had some other guys on that
Boyle. We've had them all.
Brian Boyle, yeah, a bunch of guys that when you first came into the Rangers, were they all good to you? Like, I mean, all these guys were pretty good to you, man. You had some great veterans around you.
Oh, they were fantastic. Like there's still people I reach out to and talk to because we had such a good group of guys. And I think, if you look at our team out, like my 7 years in New York, we were lucky enough to play in the playoffs every year. We had Henrik was obviously a superstar, like rock star, right? But outside of that, we kind of just had a group that just played the right way together. We'd have guys produce but we'd always have we didn't really have anyone put up like crazy numbers. Like maybe Gabrick 1 year, I think Dubinsky had 60 1 year, but overall, most of us would kind of be in that 50 range, and we just would win games together, and Torts was in my first 3 years. We were, blocking the shot blocking team, and like we kind of grinded it out. We've made it. We've made Henrik's life as easy as possible. And when it wasn't easy, Henrik stole the show. So we were able to have this weird balance of maybe not so much offensive firepower, but a star goalie and a group that really molded well together. And like I said, those veterans that are around, like, awesome. They were like, we just had so much fun together.
Yeah, you guys in 2010-11, like Dubinsky led the team with 54 points. You know what I mean? That's not much. You go down 48, geez. You play with Boogie, the Boogeyman?
Yeah. So it was my first, actually, so my story the Torts, I tell about Torts is, so night one, so I go through training camp. This is when you could play, there was like 9 preseason games. I think I played like 7 of them.
Yeah.
And it was good for me. I really liked it because it kind of kept me in it a little bit. And so I make the team night one. We're in Buffalo. I score a hat trick. And then night 2, we go to the island. And we had Eric Christensen was hurt. So night 2, we go to the island. And I'm playing with Ruslan Fedotenko and Sean Avery those 2 games. And after the second game, Torts brings me into his office and he just says, listen, I got some guys I'm going to play. You need to let me kind of get through the next 20 games or so. So I go down to the 4th line and I'm playing with Boogie and Prusty with my line mate. It's actually kind of fun because, touch me, I dare you.
Yeah.
I can go out and toe drag and no one's going to touch me because they got 2 guys coming. But yeah, so it was I played with those 2 guys for about 20 games and I had a lot of fun with those guys. It was great.
Prusty could play, man. Like he'll get you the puck, block shots.
He caught you one time too. Didn't he get suspended for that?
Yeah.
Wasn't he your buddy? Did he call you afterwards or what?
Yeah, so, definitely, buddy. No hard feelings. We actually went to the alum game last year and, to the group of guys that were out there, like Boiler and Callahan, they were pulling up the clip being like, I think it's clean. I don't think he should have got suspended.
Yeah.
Prusty's like, I barely touched you. But, he called me afterwards. I went into surgery pretty quick because game 4 was on Saturday, and then we were back in Montreal on Monday. So the doctors were like, it's broken, let's do surgery right away. So I did it the next morning, almost immediately. So when I came out of surgery, I checked my phone, and that Prusty had reached out to me in the morning. And then I just texted him and said, we'll chat afterwards. I didn't really want to be talking with a guy through a playoff series. And then afterwards we chatted, and to Prusty's credit, the next year in training camp, I broke my leg in a skate test.
Oh God!
I know. I saw that it was like a non-contact.
Yeah.
What happened in a skate test?
We did like a captain skate, and I kind of blocked it. I didn't block a shot. I got in the way of a slapper, and it hit me in the back of the calf, like kind of on a weird angle. Like I was facing the net, and it kind of caught me, and it was bugging me. And I think I probably had a little break in there. And I took 3 or 4 days off going into camp. I was like, because I couldn't even put my skate on because it was putting pressure on it. Oh. And then I did the skate test, and when I went to push off that leg, it just snapped.
Oh God!
Yeah. So,
how long was that journey?
Prusty was I got off the ice, and when the news hit, Prusty was the first guy to text me. Hey, saw you got hurt. Hope you're all right. Let me know. So Prusty was always good to me. He got a piece of me. That was kind of his gig. Listen, we kind of had the upper hand on him. We had won games 1 and 2 in Montreal, came back for game 3, and he was looking to set the tone and took a piece of me. They won game 3. So, that's the world we live in. And I'm glad he was always good to me about it afterwards. So I had no hard feelings about it.
Yeah, no, he's great, man. We had a great conversation with him too. But your leg snapped in half. I don't understand this. Like, how painful was that? Is that the worst thing you've ever gone? What hurt worse, the jaw or the leg?
The leg was definitely worse. But the worst was shoulder in Ottawa. When the shoulder popped out, that was like, and they couldn't get it back in, and it was like, oh my God, just put it back in. And finally, EMT came in and was just like, I was like on the dentist chair in between the locker rooms in Ottawa, and she finally came in and she's like, just relax. And I like just took a deep breath, and she was just like, boop. And I was like, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. What was that from? What hit was that from? The shoulder.
No, that was nothing. It was a nothing play. Like
Just
the
popped out?
demon shot it and hit the winger and went up in the air. And I went to like put my arm out like this to kind of like block out the guy up because it was like up in the air. I was like boxing out in basketball, and he just skated by me and it just went boom. I was like, oh,
Oh God.
it was nothing. But,
Yeah, I've had that same shit. They had to
Yeah.
drug me up for like 40 minutes to put
Oh, it
mine
was
back in.
brutal. Shoulder was brutal, and yeah, jaw wasn't bad. The worst part about the jaw was food. You just couldn't eat. Like
Yeah.
I just ran out of juice. Like I'm playing in the playoffs, and I'm not putting real food in my body. I'm eating like shakes and like blended chicken with pasta, and like it was like I think I was like 160 pounds when the cup finals ended.
Oh,
I was
And
just
what-
bones.
How much did you weigh when it started?
Probably 190. I probably lost 30 pounds. Like
Oh
we're
my
practicing every day. Like I can't eat solid foods. I was just like just bones.
were you wired shut?
No, so that was like
That's
the thing.
nice.
If he went in there, he's like, if I have to wire you, you're done. Like you can't play with a wired jaw. He's like, I'm confident that we can put a little plate over it and a couple screws. And he's like, if it's sturdy in there, you got no complaints. He's like, I wouldn't eat hard food, and let's put on some like I had that like Bane mask, that kind of protection thing, and yeah, it was the energy levels was the hardest part about the jaw. It wasn't very painful.
And that was the year you guys went to the final?
Yeah.
And what round was this?
I got hit in the Eastern Conference Finals. So
Okay, third round.
third round, it was game 3, missed game 4, and then played game 5.
Ugh.
No, that's not right. It was game 2 or game 3. What was that? I don't remember when it was. I played in Montreal, so that would have been So I missed game 4, and then I played in game 5 in Montreal.
Did you ever like bite down when you had the broken jaw, or take a hit and just
Yeah,
your
somebody
jaw just
catch
kind
you?
of slip around and like,
Oh,
Oh,
my God.
I got hit, and then I got hit in the first, and I played the rest of the game. And like afterwards, like I couldn't talk. Like I was like, it was, like I couldn't move it. Like it was like stuck. And they took an X-ray after I got hit. I went in the locker room and had to do concussion protocol, and then, which was fine. My head didn't hurt. I was like, my head doesn't hurt, my jaw hurts. And they took a picture of it, and the X-ray machine didn't show a break. And after the game, I was just like talking to my trainer. I'm like, I can't, like, I'm in pain right now. Like, what's going on? So then I went and saw they put you in like the 3D scan thing, and like I was sitting there and the screen was like right here, and I just like showed my jaw, and you can just see it like just break from my wisdom tooth right to the edge of the jaw. And I'm like, oh, okay.
It's a
That makes
nightmare.
sense.
Trying
Yeah.
to breathe, trying to open your mouth, breathing, everything.
shakes.
Blended.
Blended chicken.
God.
After surgery, like it was like the first day was brutal, but then everything else, like I started talking normal. I just couldn't eat anything, and but it was fine. The
Yeah, you
jaw
guys had a
was-
great run, man, to the
Yeah, you
final,
did.
though. That was a
That
fun
was-
fun team to watch. I was hoping you guys obviously could pull it off, man. That was
Yeah.
because
brutal.
Hank,
Three overtime losses in the Cup Finals is not fun to swallow.
What'd you guys do at, I know the goal with Martinez at the
Yeah,
end there, and he's jumping and throwing it. Like, so what happens after that? Like, are you guys just absolutely devastated? You sit in the locker room with a towel over your face for fucking an hour? What do you do?
Yeah, for the most part, nobody moved. You have to shake hands. Like they're celebrating, and you're sitting on the bench. Guys are kneeing. You see that picture where everyone's
Yeah.
kneeling on the ice, and the guys are just sitting on the bench. You're like, all right, we got to wait to shake their hands. You shake their hands, and everyone goes in the locker room, and literally no one takes their stuff off. You just sit there. You just like play till June and lose, and it was just brutal. Like games 1 and 2 were up goals in the third, and they tied it, and they beat us in overtime. So you're down 2-0 going back home, and then I think they played their best game of the series in game 3. They gave us nothing. Like they just smothered us, and they beat us, I think 2-0. And then game 4, we find a way to win 1, and we're like, all right, let's go back to LA. Let's see if we can do this. And we actually played great in game 5. Go to overtime and bang, bang, and there it is. It's over. 3 overtime losses in LA.
hey, when you
God-awful.
when you scored your hat trick, your first game, I gotta ask you because they kept showing your mom in the crowd,
Yeah.
but there's another lady And she looks
That's my
just
wife.
like your mom. It's like, are they twins? Like, who was that? Your aunt? Was that who is the other lady? They
That's
look
my wife.
That's
my
your wife.
It was my
Am I
girlfriend
wrong
at
to
the
say
time.
they kind of look alike or no?
A little bit, I guess.
Only in that video.
Yeah.
One was
Maybe a
taller than
little
the
bit.
other, but
Maybe
I
a
mean,
little
they
bit.
both had
But
dark
yeah,
hair.
no, that's my wife. They drove, so I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if I was going to make the team. I make it, and like I obviously should have flew them out there. I didn't know. So they're like, we're going to drive. So they drove from Minneapolis to Buffalo.
Oh.
Oh my God!
I mean,
They
I
drove?
didn't know.
What
I
time
didn't
of the
know.
year is this? October?
Well, it was
Snow-
at night one, so it was like, yeah.
Yeah, no
first-
snow, no
that's-
snow at least. Yeah, okay.
But still, that's a brutal drive, man.
Like 22 hours.
Oh,
It is-
Oh,
Why they
shit.
couldn't find a flight?
Well, I probably should have paid for one, but I
Yeah.
No
I didn't-
shit.
Yeah, well, like, yeah, to get a flight that day or whatever. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
That's
that was cool. I
hilarious.
love seeing their reaction, man. So the first goal, I couldn't tell if it went off Avery or how it went because he kind of like celebrated, but then he pointed at you, I think, to say, "Hey,
Yeah.
it was your goal or whatever." You know.
Yeah, so the first goal I tipped it like kind of on the side of the net, and it was kind of going across the crease, and then it hit, I think it was Tyler Myers at the time,
Mhm.
hit his skate and went in. So originally I thought Aves touched it, but Aves was like, I didn't touch it. And he
Yeah.
was pointing to Girardi because he didn't see that I touched it.
Okay.
So I didn't really know it was mine until like a few shifts later. Like I still thought that someone else had touched. I knew that it didn't go right in the net from me touching it. So I was like, it must have hit Aves' skate. So then a few shifts later when they're announcing it, I heard my name. I was like, oh shit, my first goal. All right.
Hell yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
scored.
yeah.
Your other goals were nice too in that game. Like that's got to make you feel so good though. Like your first game, like you're kind of like nervous. Like how do I fit? I want to show everybody I can play, and like you score a hat trick. Like are the veteran guys, the established guys, they treat you a little differently. Like right after that, being like you kind of just feel a part of the team like immediately, or what?
Yeah, I think, it was good. Like I said, we had a great group of guys, and, you guys know the locker rooms. Like we rip on each other and have a good time with it. They were hard on me, like, oh, easy game. Like, you don't even need this is so easy for you. Like, oh, we're sorry that we took ice time away from you tonight.
He doesn't even work out. He scored a hat trick.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like, it was a whirlwind because I was still like in the possibility of not sticking around. Like I didn't know. So I was just like, it took me a few days to like realize what I had done until, to really sink in like, oh, I just scored a hat trick in my first game. Cause I was like, all right, we play on the island next night. I just want to be in the lineup again. I just want to stay in the lineup. I just want to stay in the lineup. I just want to stay in the lineup. So it took a little bit to figure out what exactly was going on.
Dude.
How's your relationship with Torts? And like, how was he around everybody else? I mean, like, I know we have people on, they fucking loved him. Most people that we've had on that had Torts love him, Prusty and all those guys. But I know he's hardcore to deal with. Like, how was your relationship with him?
It was incredible. Like, keep in mind, I was a 20-year-old kid, and Torts had, he wanted one way. He wanted guys to do it his way. I was like, I'm in. Tell me what to do. Like, I'm in. And so me and him had a good relationship. He was always helping me and moving me, when I needed to take some time off, maybe not a first liner and going back down. He was fair in that department. The biggest thing with him was like, if you got in the doghouse, it was like, and everyone visited it for a little bit. Like he beat you up for a little bit at some point in the year. But the thing that everyone loves about him is, here's what it is. You give me this, you play. If you don't do this, you don't play. It's pretty straightforward. Like his thing with me is like, I don't need you to run guys over, but you got to get physical. Like I need to see it from you. I know you're a certain type of player, but I still need this. And if you do that and you're physical and you'll see ice. So
Was he hard on Gabrick?
Yeah, he was, but it's different, right? Like veteran guys. And, I think it's, I think Gabby and him had a good relationship the one year. And then the year that he got traded, I think he just kind of got on the wrong side of him. And it just kind of they just butted heads the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. Once some guys, man, like your coach gets on you like that, buries you a little bit. Like it's hard to, you got to be strong willed to crawl out of that. Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was young, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna crawl out of it and do what he says because that's a 20-year-old's path. Like you listen to
Damn
what the
right.
coach says. Where I think Gabby was like, well, hold on a second. I've been scoring goals in this league a long time. I'm gonna do it my way too. So like that's where the friction kind of hits a little bit. But I think, I've obviously our groups there loved Torts. I do think there are guys out there that you'll have on the podcast who will tell you a completely different story and a different side that really dislike the guy. But I was one of the ones that really enjoyed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because he liked you.
Yeah. Well,
Right?
you did the right thing. You did the
You
right
played
thing.
the right way.
You fucking did it.
Exactly. And listen, you play with JT Miller. He's the captain now. He's kind of like, we've had him on too, man. And
Oh, yeah.
kept in touch with him. But now he's like a lightning rod. He's always like, people always have an opinion on JT. Like, what should they know about him, like as a teammate? Did you like him? He was younger,
Yeah.
obviously a different stage of his career than he is now. But like, what's your take on JT?
Well, JT was a young guy in New York first. And, our group, it was the same group of guys that gave me a hard time. We gave JT a rough ride. Like and sometimes he brought it on himself, but JT, it was great about it. Like he handles it well. Like he's matured obviously a ton. Like anyone, as you go through your NHL career, you grow up quite a bit. But he was great as a young guy. Like he understood that we're doing it this way, and he got on board with it. And he was so hard on himself to be a part of making the team better. And I think that's one thing that gets lost in translation with everybody and his attitude and all this stuff. It's not that. The kid truly cares about winning hockey games. And that's, I think, when you're a original six franchise and you put a C on your jersey, I think it carries a little heavier. And I think he's a kid that, he truly does care about winning hockey games. So
Passionate.
Oh yeah. Now you can tell,
passionate.
man.
He's carrying it heavily. Gosh, I would love to be on the bench sometimes when he's doing stupid stuff because he is receptive to be like, JT, knock it off. And he'd be like, yep, sorry, my bad. Like, I'll straighten it out here. But he's very passionate. I think he's coming too. If you watched recently, like his game's coming back too. So he's getting there. And I think like I said, I think he cares about winning. I think he cares about being a captain. I think he cares about the city of New York. Like wholeheartedly.
That was a tough start for him.
Listen,
This year.
Avery breaks down his games.
Yeah,
I love Avery's Instagram breakdowns.
I do too.
With the pointer.
Yeah.
And he just he
had a bad clip
he's
the other day.
relentless on these guys, man.
Yeah.
Sabanajad, dude, so funny.
Oh my God. He gets them bad, dude.
He should be a coach. You should hire him. Get him a job in Minnesota.
He watches a ton of hockey now. Like I know, like I think he's to an extent, I think he's been fair in some of those videos.
Oh hell
Yeah, God, yeah.
I don't think he's being unjust. How about that?
No.
I think he's got a point. Could he word it a little differently? Maybe, but
No, he can't.
I think he's got a point.
Yeah, he's fucking funny,
dude,
man.
when you came back to MSG and scored in overtime, like, dude, it's got to be like an out of body experience.
Yeah, baby.
I don't know how much money you had on the board and all of that, like to come back. Like they did the whole video, the tribute and all that. Like was the whole day kind of about your return coming back to MSG and then you deliver in overtime? That had to be one of the best moments of your career, man.
The overtime one was my second time back, so I didn't have like the big video tribute. First time back, I barely got through the game. Like it was just like chaotic and weird, and you just like I was just talking to somebody about it the other day. Like it's this weird thing. Like you want to win so bad. Like you go in, you put money on the board, and you're like, I want to beat them. Like they just traded me. I want to beat them. Like let's go beat them. And then you get there and they show the tribute, and it like softens you because you're like, fuck, this was so cool being here, and like this is fucking awesome. This building's awesome. And then you're kind of like, oh shit, we gotta win. Like I gotta refocus, and you just can't. Like there's just a lot of emotions, and it's a heavy day. And then the second time back, it was way easier. Like it was like just another road game. Like it was great to be back in the city, but it wasn't as heavy. It wasn't as awkward and weird, like going to the other side of the building. But yeah, so the overtime winner was my second time back. Yeah, it felt good. It definitely felt good because the first game against them in Arizona, we went to a shootout and Hank stuffed me.
Oh,
That handsome bastard.
He's always just good and good looking.
Better than ever. Yeah. He's just better than us.
You ever go out with him and Delzato at the same time?
Oh, God.
Oh, God, I'm not stupid.
Like, what's that? Talk about an out-of-body
I
experience.
know. I can't. I like to hang out with uglier people.
Funny thing is I went back it's the Rangers 100 year, and we did like this memories and moments thing before the Islander game. And I like texted like, what's the protocol? There are people wearing suits. I'm like, well, I can't wear a suit because Hank's going to be next to me. Like his suit will be better. So I'm going to dress casual. I'm going to go casual. I'm going to wear like a sport coat, like not a sport coat, but like a nice coat and some like nice pants and like just go more casual vibe. I get there and he's casual vibe and he looks better than me in the casual vibe. I'm like,
he does.
you can't win. I should have just
No.
worn the suit.
What a beautiful man.
He's pretty good on. He's good on television.
He's great.
Too.
Yeah, he's awesome. I
great.
mean, there's not much wrong with him. I'll tell you that. How about
No.
that?
He's probably hung like a horse.
Where do you
God.
think he ranks, though? I mean, obviously he never won the cup, and he had the international success
Yeah.
and whatnot. But like, how good was Henrik Lundqvist? You know what I mean? Just in terms of
Unbiased.
historically, yeah.
Obviously, he bailed me out a bunch, and we won games because of him. You know, he's a big part of why my career was able to be successful and be considered a two-way centerman because I was plus. He bailed me out. He was a big part of it, is having a goaltender like him. I think, you know, let's put it this way. If he would have won, I think he's in that conversation of greatest of all time. I do think you have to kind of have some wins under your belt in order to be in that conversation. He's definitely in the conversation.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I think
listen,
he's the greatest of all time, but I also played with the guy for 7 years, so I'm a little biased.
no,
I
you
get
gotta,
that.
you gotta go. I mean, listen, that's where the Brodeurs and the Patrick Waz and Hasek, all these guys, man,
He's up there with
they
them.
got that advantage.
Yeah, I think he's up there with him, but they get the advantage
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they got the
Stanley
whole
Cup.
decision.
Man.
Yeah.
What about Elaine? Well, how was your relationship with him, and what's the difference between him and Torts?
Why'd he trade you?
And why did he trade you? I write him an email.
So I think my relationship with Lane was good. Very different coaches. Elaine, I think, put his system into play, and he always just had, you know, his system in play was a good structure, X's and O. Torts was more of a feel guy on the bench, like, hey, I'm switching lines, like I'm putting Prusty up with Steps and Callie because he's going like. Torts wasn't afraid to just like after a period just come in and just shuffle the deck and be like, here's what we're going with. These guys are going, you're not. Where AV was more like, all right, here's our Steps, you're second line center, Brass is our first line center, you're going to play 18, and then these guys are going to play 12 and 10. Where Torts was more like you'd see guys play like 2 minutes and some guys play 25. And Torts was more of a feel guy, where Elaine was, hey, here's the system, here's the structure. We're going to go out and we're going to go do it. We're going to do it consistently. And his system was more of what the new game is, in the sense of like, get the puck, go north. Like that was what we were playing with the AV. Torts was kind of a motivator too, where AV was a little different in that aspect. It was more like, come on guys, I gave you the system, let's go out and do it. And then he'd be done with his conversation, where Torts would come in. You've seen the videos.
Oh,
on YouTube,
yeah.
like, I've asked you, and I know you can do it. Like, let's go. But if you don't stiffen up, you're not going to play. I'm just warning you. But AV didn't really have a whole lot of that. He would do the coach snap every once in a while that you need throughout the year. You know, the one blow up where it's like, all right, boys, we better get going here. But Torts was more of a motivator. Yeah, they're different. I had a good relationship with them. It wasn't as close as Torts. I felt like Torts was my first coach, and I was a young kid, and AV was, this isn't a bad thing, but he was just a different guy with, being a French guy, and we didn't gel as perfectly as me and Torts were, but I had a great relationship with them. even after when I was in Arizona and he was with Philly, I got to chat with him after the game one time. And so Lane and I were fine. There's another guy that he talked to some guys that probably weren't as big a fan as
No, we've
Lane.
had a lot of guys who say that, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But again, those two coaches in New York, they played me. I played 20 minutes a night with both those coaches. How do you complain about any of them? That I got no complaints. And when my game would go bad, AV would always come in and sit down and have a meeting with me and just kind of give me like hey, if you don't get going, you're not going to play.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that would be my thing. Is I played a ton with them, both of them, so I got no complaints.
I know, it's such a good perspective, man, because you get some guys, they play 20 minutes a night and they're on the power play and they're like killing the coach.
Yeah, it's like, what are you bitching about?
Yeah, he gave you a pretty good opportunity and you're making good money. What about when you scored in a penalty shot, dude, in the outdoor game at Yankee Stadium? That's pretty amazing too, man. That had to be like, what were you thinking before you took the shot?
I was thinking, I can't believe that I didn't get a holding penalty.
Why? Because I
was holding Zajak's stick. If you
were you?
Watch a YouTube clip of it, I'm literally holding his stick, like the shaft of his stick between his gloves. I'm holding, and the ref can't really see it, and I'm just kind of skating, and then they give me a penalty shot. I'm like, all right, well, hopefully I can take advantage of getting away with one.
Dude, I've seen the highlight, and I wasn't listening to it, because it seemed like a nothing play really when you were kind of going in, and then all of a sudden the referee's arm goes up. Normally on a penalty shot, it's like the guy's on a breakaway, he goes down, whatever. I mean, it's a little more blatant, and then he just points to center ice, you take the penalty shot. But it was a sick play, and Marty Brodeur was on the bench, which was interesting.
Well, they were getting lit up.
Yeah.
I think if the game is closer, I think there's more discussion about me holding this stick, but it was late in the third. It was a 6-1 game.
Yeah.
I think even Zajac probably was like, what does it even matter? I could complain about it, but this game's over. So I was definitely holding this stick. So I was pretty happy to be shooting instead of sitting in a box for a holding penalty, but I actually ran in, I played with Corey Schneider at the World Cup and Olympics, and I had gotten him like 3 breakaways in a row, 5-hole. And so when I was coming down, he even said afterwards, he's like, I was just not letting it go between my legs. And I just ripped it. And he was like, I didn't think you were going to do that.
Yeah, the Devils got chirped after that, man. After you guys kicked the shit out of them. I got sent down the day before that game went on, which is...
You did?
Yes. And then the Devils played the Blues in St. Louis the next day, and I got sent down the day before. Anyway, but I don't think the Devils have been back in an outdoor game in a while. Have they?
Well, we played 2 that year. We played the Devils the first night, and then we had to come back to the building, and we played the Islanders the next night.
Oh, that's badass.
Both outside. That's pretty cool. At Yankee Stadium.
Rangers, baby. That's what you get, the perks.
How cool was that to play at Yankee Stadium, though?
It was awesome. I mean, I was fortunate enough. I played in 5 outdoor games.
Oh, my God.
I played in 2, 3, 4 in the NHL, and then 1 in college. College run was awesome. At Camp Randall against Michigan. Oh, it was
badass.
Sick. It was so cold, too. It was awesome.
Awesome. What was it like playing in MSG? You're seeing celebrities everywhere. You're doing your thing. You're in the Big Apple, baby. Everybody's talking about you. Outdoor games out the ass. Then you go to Phoenix. Then you go to Arizona. What's the big? I mean, what's it? I mean, yeah, the weather's beautiful. We get it, but there's got to be a big.
But you
difference.
Didn't play at the college rink, though. At least you got to play.
I got to go to the college rink on the road, but I wasn't the home team there. But listen, I went from playing in the playoffs for 7 straight years. New York, we're at the highest. We were kicking the door to win a Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To a team that has a new GM, who's my age, and everything was changing. A new coach, had different ownership. Everything was changing. It was a rebuild type feel. Talk was the new head coach, and he's trying to figure out what do we have for talent. We have $28 million in dead space. We got Datsuk and Pronger and all these guys on our books. And so we have, we're at the floor, right? We're at the bare bones floor of salary cap. I don't think we won a regulation game for our first 15.
Oh Jesus Christ.
We went into New York. This was my first time back, and I'll never forget it. It was after the game that Rangers had beaten us. And I went to dinner with some of the guys right after the game, just by MSG there, just for a quick burger before. And like I was just sitting there, I was dead quiet, and guys were like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" He lost 6. We had won some in the shootout in overtime, but we hadn't won a regulation game for our first like 15 or 18 or something crazy.
Man.
It was
What was the GM's name? Chakra, whatever.
Chaika.
Chaika.
Yep.
The
John
analytics guy. We haven't even. He's like fell off the face of the earth
Yeah.
ever since he like
quit. He quit. And listen, I had a good relationship with John. This isn't. I'm not carving the guy up.
It's
but
okay.
No, it's
We
quit
want to
the
know what's.
day-
I need to know what's up with Chaika.
Yeah.
We quit the day before we went into the Edmonton bubble. Like we got on the plane and the assistant GM comes back and he's like, "Guys, just before it hits news, I just want to let you know that John Chaika quit as GM. I'll be acting GM for the bubble."
Oh.
We're like, what?
He quit?
He quit?
Has that ever happened before?
Why'd he quit? Wasn't there like there's like an NHL investigation going on?
I don't know, and we heard a bunch of different rumors, but
Yeah.
I don't know what exactly happened. We heard that there was he just had signed a contract too, so that was why it was weird. Like he had just re-upped with Arizona, so I don't know exactly what happened. We had heard that there was another job that he wanted, or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but didn't something happen where they lost a bunch of draft picks or something or whatever? Something happened in Arizona.
That was different. That was a workout thing.
Yeah.
That was they were looking at prospects. That's what they got in trouble for that.
That's what it was prior to the combine or something or whatever.
Yeah, they were
Like-
looking at. They were looking at. They were doing. They broke a rule. That's all we were told. They broke a rule and they paid the price.
I probably would have quit too if I had to go to that fucking bubble.
It was, you know what? It wasn't too bad. Listen,
Oh, God.
you're getting paid. You're playing hockey. Like, what complaints do you have? Like,
It sucked.
it sucked.
It sucked.
There's no fans. You're like, really, what you're doing is you're going to the rink. Around the concourse, they have like simulators. You go watch the game, you hit simulators, you're eating dinner, and you're going to bed. Like,
Yeah.
and you're waking up and you're playing. You know, we won a series, which was, I don't know, you can call it whatever you want. We beat Nashville, and then we played Colorado. And I'm not joking when I say we didn't touch a puck for 5 games. Like, they just steamrolled us. It was Darcy Kemper. If it wasn't for him, they would have beat us in 4. He won one game where I think we gave up 50 some odd shots and won 2-1 or something. But yeah, we got steamrolled pretty good there.
Yeah,
Jeez,
man.
Hey,
That's
how's
brutal.
Rod Brind'Amour? Like he's just like going back and forth on the bench. He's so animated, you know. But did you like playing for him? I've heard like varying opinions there. I mean, everyone's got respect for Rod, so it's like nothing bad. But it's like, why do you think they just don't get it done in terms of truly going the distance in the playoffs, man? Because they're there every year.
Yeah, obviously, I respect Roddy, and I think their group is a phenomenal group. The 2 years I was there, great people around their organization. It's tricky. Like, I've never won, so I can't really sit here and tell you with absolute this is the reason why they haven't done it. My only critique that I think where they run into issues is their style of play through the year, right? Is get over the red line, we're dumping it in, we're going to go get it, right? We're going to just keep pounding the rock. We're going to go low to high. We're going to shoot everything. And I think as a playoff series wears on and you're playing the same team, teams make an adjustment like, hey, this is what they're predictable. They're going to do this. Let's try this. Let's try that. And I think what happens is the reason why they haven't gotten over the hump is I don't think Roddy hasn't fully committed to adjusting a little bit.
Man, I've heard that from so many guys. It's interesting you say that.
He knows it. He's smart. He's not an idiot. He knows that he has to make an adjustments and he wants to, but when it comes down to it and they're in the trenches, he reverts. Like they just, and you play it all year and it's successful and it works. But I think in that 7-game series, let me put it this way. It still works. It's still the right way to play in a playoff series, but you're really heavy on your power play and your penalty kill getting the job done then. Because if you're not producing a whole lot of offense 5-on-5, your power play and penalty kill better be elite. And I think they kind of they have one of the best penalty kill every year. But the 2 years I was there, we ran into New York and Florida, and our power play went a little chilly. And the peak, they scored power play goals, and that in the playoffs, that's the difference.
Yeah.
You got to make adjustments, man. The best coaches do. in the playoffs.
They know you're dumping it in. They're like, just cheat a little bit, get an extra step to D, and then rim it out. I don't know.
Listen, they're a great group. I don't even know if that would work. I'm not saying that. I feel like I don't want to put Roddy in their group.
No,
You're good, man. Yeah, we get that.
I think that would be my perspective of it, is like, you have some super high end skill there, and if you look, it's okay to let them take a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
I get you.
Well, would they go like, several playoff series, like conference finals, whatever, where they never even won a game in the conference final for whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
2 or 3 different conference final series. So, listen, he's a great coach. I like Carolina, though. I hope they can push through eventually, one of these years. You like living there?
Yeah, it was good. It was, it's 2-year New York, high paced energy to a much slower lifestyle down in Raleigh. I was with a family at that point, and school's great. The weather's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great spot to live and play for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, a couple more things, man. We're going to let you go.
Yeah.
So what are you doing? You're working with Minnesota. So, what do you have going on with the Wild? Because you're there. You didn't play for the Wild. So, but it works out perfectly because you're there in Minnesota.
Yeah, so Bill Guerin's my neighbor. He lives.
Dude, it's our boy.
He's in the wealthy area.
Oh, yeah.
We know where you're at.
Hey, Lake Minnetonka. What did he say?
Minnetonka?
Minnetonka. That's where he's at. Is that where you're at?
Yeah, that's where we're at. We had so I'm not on the lake. The lake, actually, there's a creek. It's called Minnehaha Creek. Goes right through our backyard, and the lake's on the other side of it. So we're real close to Lake Minnetonka.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came walking by, and I asked him, I said, hey, can I get a job? And he's like, let's sit down and have breakfast and talk about it. And I hung around, and he's been absolutely fantastic to me, and the organization's been great to me. And so my first year, I just kind of followed him around for the year, went to some home games, did a trip here, a trip there. And then the next year, I signed up with player development, and this would be my second year full-time in player development, and it's been, like I said, I've really enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun.
He's the best, man.
He's awesome. He's
the absolute
easy
best.
to talk to.
So is that how
real.
it works? He just walks by. Hey, Billy, I need a job.
Hey, I need a job, Billy.
Well,
He's like, no problem.
He did say, let's go do breakfast the next day, and then that's when we kind of got down to it, actually talked about, like, well, what do you want? This is, you got a young family, like, there is quite a bit of travel that is involved with it. When you're, you are still missing stuff, and you're still working. Like, this isn't I'm not going to just hire you and you get a name title. Like, you got to go work for me too. So yeah, it's been, like I said, it's been great. And he's the best dude ever. So
how much are you traveling? Are you traveling a lot for the gig?
Yeah. So, like, we have 12 guys in North America. So, most of them are college kids. So, their games are on the weekend. So you're going to go watch them. Like, last weekend I was in Boston. This weekend I'll be in St. Cloud, which is in my backyard, which is kind of nice. Perks of being here in Mini. Yeah. You get teams that come through here quite a bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down to Iowa. Actually, Wednesday they have a game. So I do some stuff with the minor leagues. And yeah, it's anywhere from 10 to 15 days.
Yeah. What if he says, hey, Derek, I need you to start going over to Russia and watching our Russian prospects once every 6 months?
Thank goodness that's not on the list. Russia,
There's a kid from Dagestan that he needs you to go check
you to get
out.
to Siberia and go watch this
We
kid.
watch the Russians on the computer.
Yeah.
And we actually have a guy in Europe, Carl Hagelin, that watches the Finns and Swedes over there live. And so we'll watch them on the computer. Billy's always like, if you want to go over to Sweden and Finland, go.
By all means, go.
Well, go do it. I haven't yet, just with the family. I got a younger crew, so it's good to be around. And but yeah, I've had some trips up to Prince George, and I did 2 trips up to Prince George last year. That felt like a long way up there.
Felt like Russia,
like Alaska.
You need to go to Italy and fucking figure out that rink over there. Is what you need to goddamn do for Billy.
You should be telling Billy who should be on Team USA too.
No shit. Fucking mess.
Yeah, they're busy with it. I got full confidence that U.S. staff is going to figure it out. What a fun gig! You get to pick from the best of the best. Oh, so much
Hey, how
fun.
many
Oh,
Olympics
shit.
did you play in?
Just one.
Which
Just
one was that? Sochi?
Yeah.
Oh, TJ Sochi.
TJ Sochi.
Yep. TJ Sochi. I was the 14th forward. I mean, I was in my fourth year pro, third year pro, I think, actually, 2014, third year pro, fourth year pro. So I was a young guy. I was the 14th forward. So I was like, so you could dress 13th and then the 14th. So I watched all the games except for one. I got to play against Slovenia. I only played a few minutes, but got to do it. And I was like, I had so much fun over there. Came home with a dog. It was awesome.
Oh, you did? Bacchus gave you a dog?
Yeah, came home with one of the dogs.
You and like Shaddy. Shaddy brought home dogs too. You
Yep.
guys are all bringing home dogs. So listen, tell us that story real quick. So how do you get the dog? Because like they're rescuing dogs over there, and people are bringing them back on the plane.
Yeah. So
Where'd you find the
we
dogs?
did- Full credit to Kelly and David Bacchus. We didn't really do much. Like Kelly and David did all the paperwork, and they were just bringing our dog as Jake back to their shelter in St. Louis. And on the flight home, we had been talking about getting a dog, and on the flight home, they were in front of us, and they had like bags and dogs, and they were like, "Hey, to you guys dog people, can you help us with this dog?" And my wife was holding Jake, who was like a puppy at the time, like just like holding him like a baby. And she looked at me and she's like, "Well,
That's it.
why don't we just take this one?" And I was like, I don't know, like there's a lot of dogs in America that live on the streets. Like we could get one of them too. Like, do we need the Russian street dog? And it was one of the best decisions. He's a great dog. He's can be a cat sometimes. He's a little skittish, but he went in quarantine in St. Louis for 14 days, or for maybe it was like 4 weeks or something. And then my wife went down and grabbed him and brought him back to New York City.
You didn't change the name to like Vladdy?
Yeah.
No, he had
Vladimir.
I'm not 100% sure, but the Bacchuses might. I mean, I don't want to quote this wrong, but they have like Jake had to have paperwork, so they had to give him a name, like a pet passport or something.
Yeah.
So they gave him Sochi Jake, and they called him Jake for like a month down in St. Louis. So I was like, we're not gonna change it now.
No.
Like, Jake's fine.
You just kept the name.
Jake. I love it.
Yeah,
I know.
we call him-
That's a
we call him
great
Jacoby.
dog name. Jacoby.
You're a good human.
I know.
I
That's
love
cool,
it.
man. Hey, listen, for true story, I lost my dog one time. It was game day, and they put out like an Amber Alert for my dog. They found my dog for me. Like they love dogs.
They do.
It's like legit. Like they love the animals.
Yeah.
So
He wanted me to adopt a one-eyed cat, and I had to say no because I already had.
he
cats.
had it. He kept his one-eyed cat
Yeah.
forever. So
Yeah.
Like I got 2 cats.
hey, congrats on a great career,
yeah,
man.
man.
You know, you had a great run, and
Yep.
we always wanted to get you on. So I'm glad we were able
Yep.
to do it.
We appreciate
Well,
it,
thanks.
homeboy.
Thanks for having me, man. This is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, go watch your kid play hockey now.
Yeah. Go out
Yeah.
and skate. Go to
Are
the
you,
cabin.
Are you a crazy hockey dad? You better skate. Are you like
Stop on those
Are
pucks.
you like Marner's dad? I'm telling you, Mitch. You gotta skate, Mitch.
You're gonna get the
No.
belt.
You know, I give my dad credit. He was crazy hockey dad, and he was a big part of who I was, is because he was on me. But I went through that, so I'm not going to put my boys through that.
Nah.
No chance.
No way.
No chance. So
It's too much.
I tell them all the time, if you want my help, I'm in. Like, if you want me to be honest with you, I'll be honest with you. But here's what I really want from you. I want you to play baseball. I want you to play football. You can play hockey. I want you to golf. And I want you to do all sports. I want you to play everything. I want you to enjoy everything. If you don't want to play hockey in the summer, we can hang the stuff up until next winter.
Now get back on the outdoor ring.
Now do push-ups now.
Get your ass out there.
You're the man, dude. We appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Hey, thanks
right,
for having
D.
me, guys.
We'll
Thanks,
see you,
Steph.
buddy.
Take
Right
care,
on.
man. Bye-bye.
That was Derek Stepan, baby.
Yeah, let's go.
He was
Damn
great,
good
man.
career.
And he did have a great career. He scored some huge goals.
Yes.
And again, the international success that he had, great teammate, very intelligent, very smart. We appreciate him joining us here on the Chemistry Podcast.
Yeah, and again, we did this months ago, and now we just put it out now, and we're going.
Our
through a little
next
bit.
episode, Cam, the Olympics will be like underway,
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
and the big game will have been completed. So
The
again,
big game. Like I'm interested in it, but I'm like,
okay, I like the Seattle team. Sam Darnold's got a great story. Kenneth Walker the third.
big time story. Yep.
He's a great,
I thought he was done. Sam Darnold. I thought he was done. Bounced around.
but he's not.
No, and he's doing well. Like,
Yeah, he is doing great.
You know,
He's doing
Patriots
great.
back in it again. So
Who?
weird. Patriots.
Oh yeah, I
They're
know.
back in it again.
Without
like,
Brady. How do you
without
think
Brady.
Brady as a color commentator? He's getting rave reviews, and people
Oh,
are
I
not
think it's-
liking
I love him.
Tony Romo all of a sudden.
I think Brady's awesome. Everything he says, I'm interested in. Anytime he does a podcast, I listen to it. He's a very interesting guy.
He is, and he's. You
I
know what
like him
I
a
do?
lot.
On the way to Ty's games, I play Tom Brady motivational speech,
He's awesome,
like
dude.
quotes and speeches
Yeah.
and stuff.
God, yeah.
Do you
God,
think he
yes.
really stands by all that? Like
Yes,
he really
I
lived
do.
his life? Like
Yep.
he played his career like that?
Yes. Yep.
He was that intense during practice and stuff?
Yes, I do. 100%.
Is he the best quarterback ever? You think he's better than Peyton?
Yeah, I think he's just the best right now. Mahomes might get there, but Brady's the best, dude.
Mahomes has got to
Is
get
he
back.
the most athletic? No, but he got shit done. He figured it out. He called the play. He's like, "Good. Wait, backed up. No, blah, 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 blah. Ready, bam. Boom. You're in control. You're the man. You don't need to go run like Michael Vick. Doesn't matter. You created all that. You're
Yeah.
the captain. Andy, you should know this.
I do know it. Because, he was like, those type of quarterbacks were tough when I was playing safety or cornerback. They were
you're
tough
like-
to go up against.
And they're in. They're in charge. Get over here. Boom. This way. Blah blah blah. He's in
know what?
charge.
It required a lot of
God dang, boy.
communication on the defensive
Yep.
side of the ball.
Well, you're an athlete, so even if you didn't pick up on the scheme, you were
Yeah, I know.
so
Yeah.
physically strong.
I
Andy,
know.
To where you
So
just
enjoy.
would
I
jump
hope
up and play.
everyone enjoys the big game coming up this weekend. Cameron Strick Podcast brought to you by First Form. FirstForm.com/Cameron Strick. Use our link today and hook yourself up with everything. As always, the Cameron Strick Podcast is brought to you by Steeple, baby. We
Yeah,
wish
let's
all
go.
the U.S. skiers the best of luck over in Milan Cortina.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Beautiful mountains up there, huh?
Oh my God.
You know,
Gorgeous.
Hugh Sutter was telling me that it's almost like a home game for them from Switzerland. They're that
Yeah.
close to Italy, huh?
Yeah, Andy.
I
The
just
Alps connects everything right there.
so
Do you know what
close.
maps look like? Look at a map and see how beautiful that region is.
Let's go
It's-
Germany. I'm kidding, dude. Don't.
No, you weren't. That is hilarious. It's
No.
just funny. No,
I
I'm
just
we don't
like-
need to dig deep
I
into
like
it.
Drysdale,
I'm
I
not
like-
dig- I know what you're saying.
Yes, because
You are
but I
funny.
hate. I hate.
You are a funny
but
person. That's all.
Hitler is the most evil person in the history of civilization. He is.
You don't even know what the fuck.
I do because I got family history with that,
Hitler's
dude.
the worst.
I got family history with that.
Oh, no
I do, and they fucking like dude, the Holocaust and all
He
that.
has nothing to do with anything. It's all good.
Well, I thought
You
that's what they
are
were
out of
saying.
your mind.
I thought you said that's why I'm like,
It's just funny that you said
I'm not
that.
supporting their
It's an-
politics or their regime.
Germany's on our side. What are you talking about?
Hey,
We're
I'm
allies.
supporting anything about their
Hitler's the worst person.
past history of
That
wars
is
or
so
anything.
funny, dude.
Okay, I'm
He's
not
one of 'em.
supporting
He's one of
anything
them.
about that. I just like Drysdale and I like
Oh fuck. you're funny.
Grubauer. He's German, right? Grubauer.
Yeah.
And I like Stutzla and I like
Germany has one of the best economies in the world,
Spider. Fine. I
and
hear
there's
it's
not
beautiful
much
there.
crime there.
My nephew goes
It's-
to school there, dude. Abroad. Germany.
No shit.
Yeah. And the DEL league is
You
a
are-
competitive hockey league. The DEL.
You just the way you said it was funny.
well, you're
Sorry.
confusing
The
me.
way
I don't
you
want
fucking
to offend
said it.
anybody.
If we were on radio or something, guys would have chirped the shit out of you there. If there's anybody else with me at the time, they would have laughed their ass off. That's all. It's funny.
Why? Because I said I like Drysdale.
Oh, you didn't say dry stuff.
I did. Stutzla,
You
Drysdale.
said I'm rooting for Germany.
I mean, I like them. Not against the U.S., but against
What do
everybody
you
else.
mean then?
When they play against other teams. God damn it.
Oh, I love it. God, don't take any of that out. Just don't. Whoa, doggy. Son of a bitch, Andy. Germany, baby, let's go. Oh, you're fucking
Bruno
funny.
roofing, man. David
hell yeah.
Novak. I'm rooting for him at all times.
damn right.
920
America through and through. America.
Others. Roofing,
America's
siding,
our country, Andy.
fascia.
America. Yeah. Fascia, goddamn right.
Hell yeah.
And the weather's going to clean up here soon, and you're going to have to get your roof
And
done.
I'm going for Italy too because of Nick
Mussolini?
Saraceno. Nick Saraceno. And do you know that my boy Jamie Compon, the assistant coach,
He doesn't even know, Maddie.
the assistant coach of the Florida Panthers, one of only 2 coaches in NHL history, head coach or assistant, along with Scotty Bowman, Jamie Compon and Scotty Bowman, the only 2 to win 3 Stanley Cups with 3 different teams.
Well, God,
He's
yeah.
also going to be an
We had him
assistant.
on.
He's going to be an assistant coach of Team Germany. That's why I'm going for them.
Look at backtracking motherfucker right here. Look at
Oh,
Maddie.
do you know that?
That's why.
you-
Draisaitl.
Did you know that he's going to be an assistant coach for Germany?
No, but hell yeah. And they're going to kill Italy first
Jamie
game.
Compon, another friend of the show. We got a lot of friends of the show.
Yeah, we do. Who else you like?
Default
China?
first-
You were
routine,
for
baby.
China?
Sparks Hockey. Use the promo code CAMASTRIC. It's going to save you more money than Black
Black Friday
and
or Cyber gosh
Monday.
dang Monday. God dang
Gosh
right.
Dang it. Gosh dang it.
Go Germany.
I don't really know what to make out of this. And
Woo!
this audio
Let's
part,
go, baby.
You're confusing the shit out of me with
Germany,
somebody else.
baby. God, you're funny.
Sparks Hockey, get that promo code.
Hell
And
yeah.
use it today. It's the best investment you're ever going to make. Don't let Seth ruin
No.
game like he did for me on Sunday. No, he did, dude. I'm just being honest with you.
You should have got it done before you left, Andy.
Get a
You
Sparks
had
station.
the sparks. You could have just put the goddamn.
Yeah,
Make sure
I did, but something happened. He stepped on
he
something.
stepped on a screw.
Between
stepped on a
games,
screw.
they needed something
Yeah.
quick.
God, there's
It
all
was
shit everywhere. No, I know.
They couldn't go home.
Jesus, just wait till the Olympics where they're stepping on screws everywhere because there's stuff everywhere.
Nails.
Oh my lord.
Drywall
Lord.
dust, drywall saws, and drywall
They're
dust
choking on
everywhere.
goddamn sawdust.
Oh God!
Germany's choking. Andy's gonna lose his shit.
Come on, let's go Germany. When they're not playing the Americans, that is. I like Draisaitl, smoking darts.
Yeah, you got. Listen, there's Canadian guys that smoke darts, American guys, I'm sure.
Did you play with a lot of teammates that smoke darts
Yeah. We
in the
smoked darts
locker room
all-
and shit?
No, just when we're at the bar.
Sasha Havanoff used to play for the Blues. I love that
know.
guy. He would
55.
smoke parliaments. Like
55, right?
I think he was a 55.
Yeah.
He broke Pronger's wrist. Is Pronger tweeting?
No, he stopped. Pronger. Let's get him back on, by the way. He's got a lot going. I feel like he's everywhere, though.
He's got a book
Jesus.
coming out.
Yeah, we got to get him on. But you got to be in town. I think we're good. I think we got some more guys coming up here. We got a lot of guys coming up. Andy and I are going to have a lot more time coming up here in the next 3 weeks. We're going to get a bunch of more guests. Andy's going to be in town. We're going to do our thing.
Adios. Thanks for listening to the Canister Podcast.
All right, guys. We love all you guys. We'll see you next week. Thank you guys for listening. Sorry about the chew spit early last episode. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yerk! Let's go! Cam's a shit kicker, 2 bombs in the lead. Soul dragon cougars, no time for fatigue. And he's a shit talker, stirring up the show. Never played a shift, but he's ready to go. My check for check, here comes show. Cam throws hits, and he's in the know. No filter, no fluff, can't record